Bro, my Discord's popping off. I'm so happy.
All right, I think it's working. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and make sure it's an actual thing that is working. Will it tell me if I'm live myself? Sort by live. Refresh. So I just want to make sure like I can hear both of us. Like, 'cause remember last time we had that weird
Oh yeah, just trying to make
sound
sure you're good.
issue. Yeah. Hopefully, wait for a few peeps to come say what's up. View your channel. Yeah. Okay, it says I'm live.
Says you're live.
Yeah. Let me see if.
Oh, just got the notification.
Okay, sweet. So yeah, I can hear you on the live stream too.
Hang on, let me.
I got you.
Yo, yep, I can hear myself.
Awesome. What's up, peeps? Goji Jojo. Hey.
What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Hang on, let me get the chat up right now.
I love watching the chat. That's my favorite part, dude.
Oh, dude, that's the best part about this right now. I love the thumbnail that you got for the Godzilla Roundtable.
Thank you. Yeah, one of my friends just made that for me. I texted him, and he kind of into graphic design stuff, and I was like, just kind of described what I wanted and asked if he could do it, and then like a day later, he shot me that.
Bro, that's great. Genuinely great.
Yeah, I was super excited.
How do I sound right now, boys? Chat, how do I sound? Just want to make double checks. So make sure I sound okay. You guys can hear me just fine. Hear, oh my Godzilla, just fine.
I hope
Hope
so, 'cause I don't
everybody's
wanna
doing
mess with
good.
the settings in this thing anymore.
Kingzilla, what's up, man?
Hi.
Clipped by 26, what's up?
Hi, yo. Yes. Cool, man. Well, I wanted to definitely just start off by chatting about the trailer that we all loved. I know we're a little late because we didn't get to live stream last week. I had a bunch of stuff up like way far away, so I was out of town pretty much all day. But yeah, I just wanted to chat trailer. Did you think it showed too much, not enough? What did you think
Personally,
about on that level?
personally, I thought it showed just enough. I thought I thought it showed more than enough. I think at this point, we do not need another trailer. We do not need another, because I think if we got another trailer, they would be showing too much. But everything that they showed, they hid they hid stuff perfectly. We got just enough information to know what the story's about. We got just enough teases to know, like, oh, there's supposed to be another monster, and teases for other things. And we even got like a brand new shot of Godzilla's quote unquote new blue form. You know what I mean? Like that blue burning form. Like it's perfect. I thought, oh man, I thought it was wonderful. Genuinely thought it was wonderful.
Yeah, I did too. I think the MonsterVerse has at times shown too much. In their
Yes.
previous movies trailers. I think we've gotten a little too much sometimes. So I was glad that I'm glad that they're not really showing us Shimo. I want that to kind of be a surprise. I know they've
Yes.
they showed a tiny that little snippet of him. But we don't really know what this guy like up. I mean, we've seen from the packaging and stuff. We don't really know how this thing looks. We don't know how he sounds. I'm really excited to hear the roar.
Oh my god, I was telling Lewis about that yesterday. Like that's something that I know for a fact I don't want spoiled for me. I know because a roar is a kaiju's identity. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
dude,
like
yeah.
Godzilla has his iconic roar. Kong has his. Ghidorah has like he sounds like a bell. Mothra has hers. So Shimu, we may know what she looks like, but we don't know how she moves, how she we don't know how she sounds, and that's gonna be a very, very good moment. Because I know for a fact she's gonna get up on her hind legs at some point like this and just scream, and it's gonna be beautiful. And that's
Yes,
something I
dude.
know I want to experience in theaters.
Yeah, and I'm so excited to see how. Because from the little pic images we've seen, this thing is huge, bro. So I'm just
Yes.
excited to see. I'm just excited to see how big it is and how destructive it is, and see its relationship with Scar King, and see if it can salvage a relationship with anybody else, or if she's just going to be bad to the bone, or if she's got some redemption arc to her.
Oh, bro, I'm really, really hoping that this isn't the end of Shimu, and if not, if anything, it lives and it's able to just continue living. Because I would hate for the fact that they had to kill this Titan that was being controlled by another Titan. You know what I mean?
Right,
Eh,
right.
Oh my god! Like in some way, it's kind of a tragic being in itself. Where it just like if it's the oldest thing to exist, the oldest Titan, then it shouldn't deserve to die because it was being controlled by something else.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how and why it's being controlled. Like, is it,
Yes.
because I've heard people say, it's got the blue eyes. Shimo's got the, and then Scar King's got the blue eyes. So like maybe there's like a telepathic like mind control thing, or if Scar King is just beating this thing in a submission, and if so, how? Because it's like, looking at the two of them, I would think Shimo would be able to overpower Scar King. Just,
Oh, 100%.
Shimo's got the long range weapons. It's got the, and it's just so much bigger. So I'm definitely
And more
gonna be
powerful.
to know why this thing is doing Scar King's bidding. If that's, if all that's actually, if it's actually true, and it is, maybe it's just, I definitely think it's being controlled. I think that's more or less confirmed to almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I honestly think it's going to be controlled as well because it's just from what we've seen about the monster and everything like that is just from what we've seen from the trailers, it looks like it's being because it's just I'm using context clues from what like the trailers and what the toys have been showing us. Scar King has a whip and it seems to be just like a big ruler, a big like king, very like it doesn't have empathy. From what we've seen, like Scar King seems like a pure evil Titan where it wants to like take over the world, which I kind of like. It's good to see like have a monster have motivation like this. God, because I've heard theories that because like you said, mind control and stuff like that. That's why Scar King's eyes glow, because Scar King's eyes have to glow for a reason. They can't just glow for aesthetic purposes. But I mean, they could. But like, I would prefer if it have a reason why it glows.
Yeah, I'm super interested to see all that. So excited to see what Shima brings to Godzilla's villain gallery. Yeah, hyped. I'm excited to see how that ice power is going to work against because Godzilla's got. They sometimes literally call it his heat ray, whereas Shimo's the opposite. He's got the frost breath, or frost bite, or whatever they call it. So it'll be really interesting to see how those two things interact, and I wonder if they're going to do another beam battle where they clash beams. I was bummed. I was bummed that in the one where in the last movie when we got our beam fight, but Godzilla didn't win. He and Mechagodzilla locked beams, and he lost that one. So I want to see him get into a beam fight and actually
win.
Win it.
I don't think Godzilla's ever won a beam struggle ever since because he's had them at least every time Mechagodzilla's almost appeared on screen, he's had a beam struggle with Mechagodzilla. Like he's had one in the Showa, had one in the Heisei, and then I think we had our third one in Godzilla versus Kong. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was our third beam struggle. And if I'm not mistaken, Godzilla's never won. It's always either been a draw or he loses. So, like you said, I hope he actually gets the W on this one. We see one, and it's just, oh man.
Yeah. Just with as big as Shimo is, like, how's he gonna? I'm just excited to see how he's gonna take this thing down.
Speaking of Shimu, I got one of the Jada Toys little keychains of Shimu the break.
I just got one of those like this week. I just found the keychains, so I have them all sitting on the stand outside. I was interested to see, because, I knew that Jada had that 4-pack. They did all 4 of them in a pack, but they're not keychains. So I was really curious.
They're not?
No, the 4-pack is not keychains.
Really?
Yeah. So I was just really curious. I didn't know and then I kept hearing that the individually packaged ones were keychains. So that when I finally tracked them down, I did a side by side, and they're the exact same thing, but just no keychain piece.
Oh my god, bro! Because every part of my we'll go back to talk about trailer in a second. That's my tangent. I want to cut this little chain off so bad because I don't want to use this as a keychain. I just want it as like a desk thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just keep it on my desk, and and I feel like the keychain's just kind of like it's in the way. You know what I mean? Like it's such a cool little minifigure.
Right. I think I got mine from Amazon, dude. The 4-packs on Amazon. I think it was like, $20 maybe. So check Amazon for that 4-pack, and you can get them all with no keychains.
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to look for them. Have to look for them.
That 4-pack's pretty cool.
Back to the trailer. I want to get your opinion on it. What did you think that they showed too much? What was something that stood out to you the most in the trailer?
I don't think they showed necessarily too much. They didn't have to show. Like I know we had basically had it, rumored and confirmed from toys and stuff that Mothra was gonna come back. So I didn't think they needed to show her. In that little small moment where they show her. I'm not mad that they did, but I don't think they had to do that. I'm glad we haven't really seen much of Shimo. I'm glad we got to actually see more Scar King. So I was really
Yes.
I liked that we got to see more Scar King just because they have one villain that they can kind of throw at us, and one to kind of keep a little more mysterious. So I'm glad that they kind of gave us that ratio of like giving us some more Scar King, really making me curious about his backstory and what his relationship with all these other Kongs that he's ruling over are. So that was really good to see. And like I said, I don't think they showed us too much. But I could have gone without the Mothra. I maybe could have gone without that little snippet shot of the city where you saw how big Shimo was compared to Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like I said, I didn't dislike that we saw it because it's cool, but it also would have been cool to see just how huge Shimo is for the first time when you see him in the movie.
Oh yeah.
And I think,
honestly. No, I'm agreeing with you. That's all I had to say. Just like,
sorry,
no, honestly, like I'm agreeing with you. Like honestly, like we didn't need it. I'm glad we got it, but we really didn't necessarily need it.
Yeah. So, but no, I don't think they showed too much, and I'm definitely super intrigued off of everything we've gotten, and then with the rumors floating around of there being other Titans to make appearances. I'm wondering if we'll see some familiar faces from King of the Monsters. Some of the guys we only saw a little bit of, like Skilla and all those other guys.
Behemoth, Methuselah, and shit like that.
I'm really wondering if I hope Rodan comes back, dude. I miss that guy.
Same. I love our little Mexican fire chicken, bro.
Dude, yes, I want him to, like, if they're bringing back a bunch of things, Rodan better come back because I think he should have made a random little appearance in the last movie somehow. I don't know how the heck it would have worked, but I want to see Rodan in something, and I want to see him truly be Godzilla's ally. He submitted. I want to see Godzilla call upon Rodan and Rodan to clutch up and help him out somehow.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, Rodan was such a bitch in King of the Monsters, bro. Like, I'm happy that Rodan and Mothra finally got a good, decent fight out of that movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because, Rodan and Mothra never fought in the air like that, and it was good to finally see them both, like, clash and shit like that. But I would just love to see, and they kept him alive for a reason.
Right.
They easily could have killed Rodan. They could have easily killed Rodan, but they kept him alive for a reason. So he better show up again in a future movie, in his own movie, or as an ally to Godzilla. I want to see that.
Yeah. I definitely think Rodan should come back because, like you said, he's not gone. He's alive for a reason. He needs to make a comeback, and he needs to make a comeback as Godzilla's homie. I need them to buddy up and do some damage together. I think that'd be like imagine a shot of. They're about to face some giant threat, and Godzilla, gets up and he's staring at this threat, and then all of a sudden Rodan and Mothra both come, and there's, imagine. I would love to see a shot of the three of them charging an enemy together. I think that would just be so cool, man.
I saw fucking animation on Twitter. I don't know what it's from, but I saw it was Kong, Mothra, Rodan, and Godzilla. Godzilla was swimming, lunging at something. Kong was running like this, and Mothra and Rodan were flying at him. And I'm like, that's like the best shot, bro. The MonsterVerse needs to do that. And the fact that they have them, they have all those the four big monsters, and if they don't do it, I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, for real. I'm just catching up on some of these comments, seeing what people are saying. Oh my god, too. The tooth flying in the street got me so hyped. Yes, that was a cool shot.
Yes.
Yeah. They did not show too much, yeah. The Diamond Dragon.
Can we talk about how we saw Kong punch the fuck out of Scar King to the point where he ragdolled in the trailer and his fucking tooth flew out? Like, that's one of the highlights of the trailer, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be really excited to see them fight because obviously Scar King's going to have a huge advantage, a little, with some distance because he's got that whip slash. But I think up close and personal, Kong's going to outmuscle him real easy. So I'm going to be really interested to see, Kong trying to get in close and fight and him trying to keep him at a distance. I think it's going to make for really interesting fights.
Oh, 100%. I was telling Lewis this. If you notice in the trailer as well, when Scar King and Kong are, like, like making contact for the first time, and Scar King uses his whip like this to shield like from the axe. Kong gets him down on one knee with just like his arm like this, and the Kong's not even using two hands. Like Kong, I feel like Kong is superior strength wise, and in their first fight, like he's gonna get fucked up a little bit, but Kong's gonna overpower Scar King to the point where he needs to call Shimu to be like, hey, get this dude out of here, please. Like,
yes, dude. I really want to see like that Hollow Earth, could, like, you know, where Scar King is. I want to see a big chunk of stuff happen in there. Like, I want to see something happen where, you know, one of the Kongs that he's kind of enslaved or whatever does something he hates, and I want to see him like have his guards like just, you know, do a motion or something, and one of his guards just grabs this little Kong and just throws him into a pit, and we just see the glowing blue of Shimo. Like, I want Shimo to be like his executor, man. That'd be so cool. Like, you know, send him to the
God,
like the Rancor in Star Wars, bro. Just send him to the pit.
Dude, if you notice, in the trailer, when Kong first like sees like the tribe of giant gorillas, you see there's a giant like waterfall of lava in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So like I feel like that's where Shimu's being kept, like behind that lava, because I noticed like when Shimu's like first being revealed in the trailer, and you see like the black and you see the eyes glowing, you see the lava just slowly stopping to trickle right there.
Yeah, I wonder if that's how they kind of keep him. They, you know, just keep him surrounded by lava so he can't get out. Maybe is
that's exactly what because I saw that and I was like, that would be brilliant, and in that it would show Scar King and the other apes like intelligence, that they would be like, all right, for us to keep this thing down here, we got to do this and make like a little den for it with lava. Like that's kind of like, I don't know, just it shows the apes' intelligence, which I really, really like, because that is also a reason, because it goes back to King of the Monsters and Godzilla versus Kong, on why the Kong species was such a threat to the Godzilla species, because they started getting too intelligent to the point where they started making tools, and the Godzilla species were like, hey, stop, you're just giant humans, stop it.
Exactly, yeah. I'm super excited to see everything, and I'm excited to see Godzilla and Kong's relationship, because obviously they're going to have a little tussle in Egypt.
Yes.
And I think we've said it before, but I think, you know, I think that's when Mothra's going to make her appearance,
bro.
You know, to kind of unite the two of them.
Oh, bro, I thought Mothra was only going to have like a small cameo in this film. If that's where Mothra makes her appearance and she's in that final battle, bro, this movie's not Godzilla X Kong. This movie is GMK, Godzilla Mothra Kong. Yes. I'm calling it that from now on.
Yes, dude. Yeah, I hope Mothra plays a big part, because it's just awesome to see her, and you know, and just have her. It'll be cool to have her back, and I'm excited to see how she's changed and whatnot, and just see her relationship continue to kind of, you know, move with Godzilla, because I think I've always, you know, the MonsterVerse did a really good job of showing us Godzilla and Mothra's like symbiotic relationship, and they're, you know, they obviously are like, you know, homies, because Mothra, you know, called Godzilla, and, you know, and then she sacrificed herself, and then he used her power to, you know, help beat Ghidorah. So like, you know, these two are really connected, so it's gonna be super cool to see, you know, just how they continue to evolve with each other, basically.
I saw someone in the comments saying the X is silent in Godzilla X Kong. I know it's silent. I'm saying it because if they didn't want us to say it, the X shouldn't be there.
That's my exact same opinion. Yeah, because I think the director came out and said it. Like, he's like, no, it's just Godzilla Kong. I'm like, if it's just Godzilla
I'm like,
Kong,
then why is it not called that?
Yeah, why is there an X right there? I'm gonna say the X because I don't like how Godzilla Kong sounds.
I don't either. I don't like how Godzilla Kong sounds. It sounds. I'm gonna be straight. Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is a terrible title. It sounds terrible. Godzilla X Kong, it's a little better. The X makes it sound cool.
Yeah. No, I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you. Let's see. Rodin's a giant pterodactyl because he lives in a volcano. We need a tooth accessory. Yes.
Yes.
I want Kong Kong with his tooth.
Bro, could you actually imagine they like make a Playmate Scar King tooth and it's just a giant fucking tooth? Just in like, and it's like in one of the giant like the like for the fucking giant Kong boxes, just a 6-inch tooth.
Just a big
it's tooth. Just a fucking tooth.
Give it to me, honestly. I mean, you know, people like me are dumb enough to buy it, so.
Oh, dude, like they know their market. I'd fucking buy it in a heart, bro. I'd buy 6 just to have them.
I'm gonna be the world record holder for this product. The tooth.
Bro, you know the guy collecting like the Godzilla
The
'98
VHS
like, VHS? That'd be me with Scar King's teeth.
with the teeth, man. Yes, that's awesome.
Oh my
I
god,
want
bro.
Kong to take that tooth and make a chain out of it. I want him to wear that.
Bro, what if Kong makes another fucking weapon out of his tooth? That'd be so fun.
I was just saying like a necklace. Like he should just wear it to flex on.
Bro,
everybody.
that'd be so disrespectful, bro.
I need it to happen. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Oh my god.
Shima's like a guard dog.
Bro, can we talk about how fucking Suko in the trailer just took that boulder and like that's why it comes with the little boulder.
That's why he's got the rock.
Yeah, that's why he's got the rock. He took that boulder and just fucking threw that shit, bro.
I just
shit
decked
so
that guy
funny.
midair. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Like I don't want them to
awesome.
do too much. I don't want them to go too hard, but I like how they're just finally leaning into like let's just have fun with this movie. Like I love it.
Okay, bro, I gotta ask you right now. On your channel,
Yeah.
live here.
Live, I'm scared.
Do you think Godzilla is going to do the tail swipe in this movie, the tail kick, like like he did in Godzilla versus Megalon? Because, bro, I'm gonna be straight. We're in the Hollow Earth, and I saw Suko floating like this in low gravity, and that other gorilla floating there after him. Do you think it's gonna happen, bro? And Godzilla's in the Hollow Earth in this movie. Do you think it's gonna happen?
Oh, I don't think he's gonna slide on his tail, but he might do some sort of jump kick type thing where they're paying their respects to that scene. I could totally see them do something like that where he does a cool drop kick. I think it could happen. Bro. I think it could happen.
That'd be so much fun. That'd be so funny. If they did it like the Jim Skone Godzilla, how he launched himself and he was just like flying like this and then drop kick fucking Suko or Shimu or some shit like that. That'd be so funny.
Yeah. If you could pick a way for Scar King to be finished off, what do you want it to be? Who's doing it and how?
Oh, bro, Kong's gonna have to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I think he's gonna have to do? What would be? But I feel like this would be too brutal. Like actually, really. Well, I don't know. We saw Godzilla do the kiss of death. What if fucking Kong takes the fucking whip and starts choking Scar King out with it?
Ooh.
Like imagine like he gets Scar King on the ground, he gets the whip around his neck, and then he starts doing shit like this with it, and like Scar King's like losing the air out of him, just trying to fight Kong and grab it, and then he just slowly dies. Then Kong lets him go, then just has the whip, has the beast glove and the axe, and starts roaring and shit.
Has all three of those weapons.
Yeah, has all three of his weapons, bro. Like, bro, that'd be hard. Like that actually go
sweet.
hard.
That would be pretty sweet. I like the idea of Kong doing choking him out with the whip. I thought it would be super cool to see. I want Godzilla to kill him, and I want him to do it with his new spiky tail. Like, I want him to just take that spike right to the chest. Maybe he could even do it while maybe Kong's choking him out and kind of losing his grip on the whip or something, and then Godzilla just turns around and just just right to the chest with that new spiky tail. I think that'd be a really cool.
Oh, bro, that'd be beautiful. If Godzilla doesn't use his tail in this movie, I'm actually gonna be upset because he gave him that spike for a reason, and he has spiky elbows now too, bro.
Yes, dude, get some pile drivers.
Oh my god, bro! Imagine him grabbing Shimu, then just.
That would. I hope he does. I mean, they gave him all these cool new powers, dude. He should use them.
Yes, bro. Oh my. See, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, okay, if you could see the finisher, what finisher would you want Godzilla to do if Shimu were to die? How would you want him to kill her?
I don't know.
Like, bro, like, how would you want Godzilla to finish that bitch up? Because, bro, it would be hard if Kong finished off Scar King and Godzilla finished off Shimu in like the same frame. Like, we both see them roar at the same time over their dead bodies. That
would be pretty sweet. Geez, I'm trying to think what would be a cool finisher for that type of a Titan. I don't know. I have to think for a second. I've only been obsessing about what I want him to do to Scar King.
Yeah,
for some reason, like as soon as I saw that tail, and as soon as we saw Scar King, I was like, dude, this tail needs to go right into Scar King's chest.
Oh my god, bro. Oh.
But Shima, would you have some in mind?
Okay. Well, we got the axe decapitation with Mechagodzilla in the last movie. So I wouldn't want that again. If anything, okay, swap them. Godzilla finishes off Scar King. Kong finishes off Shimu. But instead of like finishing off with the axe, he does the jaw breaking thing. He finally does it.
That'd be pretty sweet. That would be pretty cool. I feel like I'm being a greedy Godzilla fan right now because Kong got to kill one of Godzilla's most iconic villains.
Bro, Kong really did kill Mechagodzilla, which is crazy to think about.
So part of me's a little salty. So I kind of want Godzilla to put in some work on this one. But yeah, I don't know. Like maybe he subdues Shimo somehow, and then he goes and helps Kong finish off Scar King. But I'm really trying to think. I don't know what would be a cool way for Shimo to go, especially if it's going to be via God. Like if Kong does it, the jaw break that he always does in the movies would be pretty sweet. But if Godzilla was to do it, I'm trying to think what would just be super cool.
Oh my god, bro!
We already had the cool nuclear pulse finisher, with Ghidorah. I don't know.
Oh my god, we did get that.
So we got that. We got the Kiss of Death already. We got, and he already did get a kill with his tail on the male Muto.
Yeah, he did.
So
that is actually an underrated kill. That's actually a very underrated. I watched 2014 recently, and just hearing that big boom, boom, that big thud when he fucking slammed that Muto in the building, beautiful.
Well, and I just love how they did it, and he was so chill about it. Like he just sees the Muto flying, and he's like, okay, and just gives him a whack, and then he just kind of walks off. He's like, yeah, that's how we do.
Yeah, he's like, that's how you do it. I'm the king, baby. I love that. Oh man. Godzilla has some swag to him though. MonsterVerse Godzilla really does have some swag to him, and he knows it. He knows he's a big bastard who's cool as shit. Yeah, bro, when he fought the Ion Dragon coming out of that portal, he's just like,
yeah, it's like, me. No, dude, and what the first shot we see him in the first MonsterVerse movie in 2014, we did that airport scene, we do the big pan up, he does his roar, and then he just like sits up, like he just hunches back and just like, this guy knows he's bad.
He does, bro. He knows he's got the fit. He's got Godzilla's so clean. He knows it, and he knows it, bro.
Yeah, I love the MonsterVerse. I don't understand anybody who doesn't love the MonsterVerse. It's so fun.
It is, bro. Like the fact that in the MonsterVerse we have not only King Kong but Godzilla working together.
Yes.
Like King Kong, the thing that inspired Godzilla is working with him to fight down like their dark versions of themselves, like an evil version of Godzilla and an evil version of Kong, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, and I really wonder, Mothra's gonna tell him to be homies and fight these guys together, and but I'm wondering what's gonna happen after. Like, yes. Are they gonna finally like be more? Because obviously, for some reason, Godzilla's still pissed. Maybe he's pissed because Kong came out of the Hollow Earth. Probably, it seemed like their agreement was like, okay, you go back down there, and I'll leave you alone. But
you stay there, and I won't bother you.
So I'm wondering why they fight in the first place, and I'm wondering what their relationship will be after this movie.
What if the reason they're fighting is because Godzilla fought Scar King and Shimu once, and that's the reason he evolved? And then he saw Kong, and he was like, "Oh, you're with those ape motherfuckers, aren't you?" And that's he's like, "You're with those fucking apes, aren't you, boy?" And
maybe. I'm definitely really curious to know why Godzilla evolved. I assume it's because he's going to have some sort of interaction with Shimo, probably, and maybe it's even Shimo who freezes him in the ice. But it's just like, I'm just very interested to see how it's going to play out just with the plot of the movie, because obviously it seems like Kong will have his interaction with them, Godzilla will have his interaction somehow. Then they'll both get their upgrades, and then they'll see each other. So we might not see, Godzilla and Kong might not meet till halfway into this movie, or late, for a while they might not.
Which I'm okay with. Okay with, because I love seeing like A and B plots like happen simultaneously, and then they merge in the very end. Like
Yes, I love that.
Like Independence Day and shit like that. Like, that shit's great.
Do you know the one that always hits me for that is, have you ever seen Crazy Stupid Love?
Yes! Dude, yes, I have, actually.
That is the biggest one for me ever. Like, that scene gets me every time when they both walk into that house.
Oh my God, bro.
That's like my guilty pleasure movie, so I watch it way too often, but the A and B plots, like, that one's really funny.
Oh, bro, like, shit, that's just such a good movie. Fucking Ryan Gosling, fucking Emma Stone and shit.
Ryan Gosling's good in everything. Let's just
Ain't that the goddamn truth?
Ain't that the goddamn truth? Somebody said, can we talk about the Beast Glove? Yes.
Yeah, yes, 100%. I'm just happy that's one big fucking reference to like the 60s Kong and his electric powers. Part of me wishes that Kong just got his electric powers naturally. And I hope this leads to like him developing them naturally, where the point where he won't need it anymore. Like his punches just have an electrical charge to him. Like that'd be dope. Like, but I'm just happy that he has something that like gives him that extra boost, and like with his punching power, which is going to be great.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it, and I love the you know the head nod towards his electrical powers. That's super cool. And that scene where he just punches right through a building, that's super sweet. That was a cool shot.
We've never seen Kong this powerful, bro. The fight, Kong's never punched a building and it disintegrated.
Right. But like, I am interested to know why he has the glove, because watching the trailer, with that scene where he fights Scar King and Scar King whips his hand and like cuts it really bad. Like, I mean, for the first time I watched it, I thought he cut off his fingers. When he whips that thing and you can see like, and it makes like a big intense slicing sound. That's not even the hand that the Beast Glove is on, I don't think. So it's weird.
Not. It's his. It's
the other hand. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Beast Glove's on his right hand.
Yeah, and so I'm really interested to know like why is it on that hand and not the hand that just got super sliced up? But obviously, I mean, he's probably going to sustain some maybe even worse injuries on that other hand, or maybe they just give it to him because they're like, let's give him some power ups, and maybe he doesn't even have anything that requires it to like be keeps his hand alive. I'm not sure.
I just want to know why in the first place. Like, I want to know if there's some in-universe reason on why they made it at first. You know what I mean? Like did they make it just for a rainy day, or did they make it because they knew Kong at some point was probably going to have to fight a Godzilla again, or probably have to fight like another Titan? So did they make it as like a backup plan, or did they just have it laying around one day? They're like, oh, this is a cool idea to have. Like, right. I want there to be a good in-universe reason on why Kong has this, not just for toy purposes. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, this does look cool on a toy. Like, this is fucking great. But like, 100%. I don't want that to be the only reason why it exists.
Yeah. Well, and I was curious. Speaking about Kong, I was interested because at least the only stuff we've really had so far is the Playmates, and I guess the Jada had a couple of little things, but we've yet to get a Kong that has the axe and the whip and the Beast Glove.
Yes.
So I was like, is he gonna lose his axe and get the Beast Glove? But and then this freaking thing comes out, and he's got both,
bro. Yes. So I know for at some point, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Kong with both is actually kind of powerful, because people seem to not remember this. Kong did not know how to use the axe in his first fight with Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, Kong was learning how to use that motherfucker while he was fighting Godzilla. So like, I remember there was a scene where Godzilla blasted it for the first time when they were fighting. Then he looked down at it like, what the fuck? Like, it can absorb shit. So he didn't know like it was that powerful yet. Right. So and then he lost the axe halfway through the battle and shit. So like, so the fact that Kong's gonna have like both a fucking accelerated punch, and with his fucking other hand he's gonna have a fucking axe that can absorb lasers and shit like that, bro. I love Kong, bro. I love that fact that this Kong's getting more stacked.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm just wondering, are we gonna see him hold both at the same time?
I think at the very end. I think at the very end of the movie, I think he's gonna lose the beast axe, or the axe at the in the middle of the movie when he's fought, because after that shot where it's like getting hit with the ice breath, I think that's when he's gonna lose it. But I think there's gonna be the final shot at the very, very, very end, where him like in his new tribe, and he's gonna hold both like the shit in the air like this.
That would be sick. That'd be sick. Maybe he's gonna lose the axe in that fight. Maybe he'll have to drop it or ditch it. I'm just excited to see. And yeah, this is the Funko. This is the Target Con Kong figure.
Which they showed off, bro. Yeah, man.
Which is the only. It's I didn't even know. We got the list of all the Funkos. They're all on the Funko website right now. They're not for sale yet. They're not for sale yet, but they're all up there. So yeah, we're getting a ton of Funkos, bro. So we're getting a big Godzilla and a big Kong, and then we're getting Kong, Scar King, Godzilla, Shimo, Suko. We're getting a Scar King on the throne, bro. That thing looks super clean. I don't know if you've seen that. And then
bro, that sounds clean. I need that.
Yeah, it's dope. And then an Amazon exclusive of the Godzilla. Like, I think it's called Godzilla Sleeping or something. But he's like all curled up. And, like,
I seen that one. That one's cute.
That one's adorable, dude. But I didn't. So this one I didn't even know existed, and then I started seeing pictures of it, and it's got the little Target Kong sticker on it, and this is the only Kong Funko Pop that's gonna have that has the axe and the glove. The regular
crazy.
One that's gonna go on sale whenever Funko releases their stuff, just has the glove. So this is the only one, as far as I know so far, that has the glove and the axe. So go to Target and hit up the Funko section.
Definitely. Also, just want to thank you all 12 people for being here in the chat. You guys are wonderful. Yeah. And thank you so much for you guys like being here and hearing us talk about this stuff. Like, we are all very excited. We are all this is such a good time to be a Godzilla fan with all the merch, all the stuff to talk about, the new movie coming out. Oh man. But this is one thing that I don't see a lot of people talking about, which I'm kind of happy because it would be sad to talk about it. What's the next threat we're gonna have to face after Scar King and Shimu? That's what I'm curious about, because I genuinely think this movie's gonna do well. And since Godzilla's in the public zeitgeist more than ever, because if Godzilla -1 wins that Oscar, we're getting the MonsterVerse. I swear we're gonna get the MonsterVerse for another 10 years. Like, definitely.
Which
because Godzilla's gonna be because Godzilla's gonna be on the brain and on the and the public and everything like that. So like, who do you think? Who do you think's going to be the next monster?
Up next, man. I mean,
it's a scary thought, bro, isn't it?
There's so many I'd love to see. Destroyer comes to mind really quickly. I'd love to see. Dude, could you imagine how if they took Destroyer and MonsterVersed him, just his look? Dude, they could come up with some crazy design for him. Just just modernize him a little bit and just to see him. I love the Toho one, but just to see that guy done by the professional animating staff, and just done up looking, because Toho movies, they don't look 100% believable, but to see Destroyer, dude, done up well and just looking mean as heck, I think Destroyer would be super cool.
Bro, I saw a fan-made poster years ago. It was like with MonsterVerse Godzilla in it, and it was Godzilla versus Destroyer. And the way this Destroyer was designed, he was like this, roaring. His wings were spread out. His horn was up there. His eyes were glowing. He had lightning coming out of his mouth and shit like that, like purple lightning and shit. And I'm like, bro, and I want to see Destroyer with devil horns. You know what I mean?
Yes, dude. We all know he's the devil. Make it true.
Yeah. Imagine that big red crustacean. You see his big claws. He has 2 big devil horns and shit like that. His big bat wings. He has 4 set of wings and shit like that.
Yes.
His big crab-like tail. And it's just, bro, he's massive. He would have to be massive. I would say as big as Ghidorah, but like a 2-legged Ghidorah that's just standing like this and walking like this.
With arms.
Yes, with arms, bro. Imagine Ghidorah with arms. How terrifying that is.
That'd be insane. That would be insane. But for the longest time, I had an idea of what they could do with Biollante. It would be a pretty big spin on Biollante. But my idea was that Biollante is basically like a space organism of some sort that lands on planets. He's small. He starts off small, and maybe even just a tiny little something, I don't know, but he basically lands on planets, and then he uses his plant likeness to envelop and eat planets. And he could
bro,
they could do some really cool thing where he's growing down in the hollow earth and slowly taking over the he eats planets, dude. I thought that would just be a super cool way to spin Biollante, but have him grow inside of a planet and just absorb it basically.
Yes, that's a really good idea, because in that way it's oh my god, it's have you seen the Gamma trilogy from the Heisei series?
Not in a while.
Because it reminds me of Mother Legion, where it would just go from different planet to planet and just infest and shit like that. But I love that idea of it lands, it goes into the hollow earth, and it just starts spreading because the energy down there is just so ripe and pure, and it just takes over everything. And then Kong has to leave and be like, hey, help me, everybody come help me,
all hands on deck. And you could even have it be some sort of thing where maybe it's it's like a hive mind type thing, and the actual Biollante that can fight stuff could even pop up in different places at the same time. He sends one.
Oh, bro, genius!
Yeah, he sends one tentacle, which is each of his tentacle things are basically a whole Biollante. So he sends one, and one pops up in wherever Godzilla is, and he sends one up, and another, and he pops up, and and maybe he's even picking off other Titans. Like he can sense them, so he pops up where he pops up where this Titan is and just eats them or whatever, and then he's going after the Titans, bro. Like that could be super fun.
You know something that would be great too? That would also be like a good movie to give Rodan some shine, because Rodan's surrounded by lava and shit like that. And like, so like imagine like Rodan shows up and he just like blasting and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, and blasting like these things, like they give him the fire Rodan ability.
Yes,
so like
please.
he's breathing fire and shit like that, and cutting through like the fucking vines and helping out the other monsters. Like imagine Mothra getting trapped, and then all of a sudden Rodan shows up and saves Mothra and saves Godzilla from them, like all the vines and shit. Like, bro,
that'd be so cool, man.
We like, bro, like the MonsterVerse has so much potential after this movie, and even with just this movie in general, with Godzilla X Kong, to just set a new precedent on what they want to do with these characters, because like again, there's so much potential with these with stories they can tell. They can do so many things. And I also want to get to the chat here in a second. I see people mentioning me and mentioning you. Godzilla Unite or Fall. What's up, my brother? Yes, I am doing 2 jobs, Live League Wednesday shows and the Godzilla Roundtable. I am doing 2 things. Goji Jojo, my question is, can Monarch do their own Mechagodzilla but Kiryu image? Bro, that's a great question. That's sick. Something that I've been wanting. Do you guys remember in 2014 Godzilla, that other skeleton of Godzilla that the Muto's eggs were in?
Yeah, the first, and they thought it was
take that skeleton and then build Mechagodzilla around that.
Ooh, yes, dude, that'd be sick. But I want it to look more Kiryu-esque, because Kiryu, like taking off the nostalgia goggles, Kiryu is the best design for Mechagodzilla, hands down.
Oh, dude, hang on. That's like my favorite fucking Mechagodzilla. It's so lean, it's so slender. The fucking blue cannons on the side, the absolute zero cannon in the center, bro.
Yeah,
and dude, bro, you want to know what they can do if they do a MonsterVerse Kiryu? They take the absolute zero cannon, take one of Shimu's crystals, put it in there, and then, bro, you got the absolute zero. Yes, bro.
You cracked the code. Yes, dude, that'd be so sick. I would love that.
Yes, bro. They just get the absolute zero cannon from Shimu. And that's where they can get that from.
That's a super good idea. I love it.
Legendary, if you're listening, take that idea. If you're listening, write that shit down. Write that down.
If Legendary is one of the 13 amazing humans watching us right now.
Bro, you'd be surprised. One of these 13 people could be like a fucking dude in the writer's room. Because that shit has happened before. That shit has happened. I've seen that happen to other people before. So you never know.
That would be sick.
And this video is going to be live on there. So who knows, bro? They're probably watching your channel. They're probably watching your channel right now.
Lewis is with family tonight.
Yes, Lewis Duran is with family tonight.
I know, but we're missing some of our troops. Yeah, a lot of people had other stuff going on tonight, so...
But we had to keep the party going.
I know, so thank you so much, man, for hopping on with me.
No problem. We're being consistent with this, guys. This is something
going, yeah.
Yes, this is something that we want to do weekly for you guys. Give you guys a good place to come here and discuss this stuff with us and talk about things you want to see, talk about things we want to see. It's a good environment. Like we're still talking about the trailer, and then there's still just a bunch of MonsterVerse stuff going on, bro. Like it's such a 100%. Good time to be a fan right now.
Yes. Somebody said if you found the blind box, the Shogun blind boxes from Super 7. No, not yet. I found all the blind boxes. I found the blind boxes for the other ones, the first set that they did. So I picked up those and got the whole set. And those were cool. But the Shogun ones are pretty sweet. So I want to try and track them down, but I have not seen them at my stores yet.
What's something that you're really looking forward to right now, figure-wise, for Godzilla X Kong?
Figure-wise, dude, everything Haya Toys is about to cook up. We already raved about it way too long in the last stream. But, dude, yeah, Haya, I mean, once Haya I don't even have words. They're going to be so good. Like, I cannot wait to see Godzilla evolved. You know they're going to give us another translucent version with those pinks. Oh, it's going to look so good. And Shimo, dude, that Shimo, like, you know, because they did their Ghidorah in scale. So if they do Shimo in scale, dude, that thing's going to be a shelf hog, and I am so here for it.
I was thinking, bro, imagine if they do, and because Shimu's kind of like a Godzilla variant, you know what I mean? They can do different variants of Shimu. Imagine like a colored version and like a special colored version with like translucent blue and shit like that.
Yes, dude. And honestly, like, why wouldn't, like, they're giving us the reissue of Mothra, they're giving us a reissue of Rodan, you know, all done up. So, like, dude, so yeah, sky's the limit with what Haya Toys is going to give us for these guys, because you know they're going to give us a bunch of Godzillas. They've already been doing it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, we might
100%.
get another Kong. Or, I mean, we're going to definitely get a Kong with the glove, but I wonder if we're going to get a Kong without the glove.
Do you think we're going to get that blue form of Godzilla, the new blue one?
Dude, I hope so. That thing is clean. I love that.
That is clean, bro. Tell me that shit's not fire, bro.
Like, that scene where he's, like, walking into the ocean, and he just, has blue coming out of every inch of it. Dude, that is such a cool form, and I honestly hope we get to see Godzilla in that form for more than, like, 1 minute.
Bro, same. And if you notice, too, when he's going in the water, you see the water boiling around him.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. I was too busy obsessing over how cool his tail looked as it, like, you know,
yeah, dude, like, when he's under the water's still boiling and shit like that. So, like, I feel like this is just blue burning Godzilla, which it is, because you know how hot that motherfucker has to be blue and burning still?
Dude, yes. I'm super stoked for that. I am stoked for Godzilla to just be
bro,
even more powerful than he just was.
Too. Yeah, bro, chat's going crazy because they're like just like, yo, Haya, like, bro, it's great. This is great.
You mentioned Haya, and everybody with a pulse is like, yes, yes. Dude. So I am super stoked for that. Obviously, what are you most excited for? Who is it? You know,
I'm not gonna lie. Chat. I have to show this off too, since I'm very very excited about this. I got another Playmates. Ooh. I got the Playmates Scar King.
Ooh,
with the whip and everything. And bro, I'm just saying this right now. As soon as Haya or SH, whatever, makes a Scar King, and I see that articulated whip, bro, that articulated whip where I can just have it in all these poses and shit like that.
Dude, yeah, especially if I don't know how they would do it. If I want the whip to be articulated, super articulate, so you can pose it however you want, but I want it to be strong enough to hold a pose, and my god, where it doesn't degrade over time. Yes, and shit like that, so you can have him having that thing whipped straight out. So Scar King, I wouldn't even be mad if they did it. Scar King should come with like a base plate and like pegs on his feet, so he can really stay on the ground. So you can put that whip in superposable positions. That would be sick. Yeah, I didn't even think about the whip, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'll buy that just for the whip, dude.
Dude, same. Like, literally. Because, like, oh my god. Bro, you know what would be great? If Haya did this, if they came with a building effect that the whip can wrap around like he did in the trailer.
Yes.
And you can just have that shit, like, right there. Like, because, bro, if Haya doesn't make it or SH doesn't make it, I know someone's going to 3D print one where you can wrap the whip around. Like, just like a building effect.
That would be so cool. Yeah, Haya needs to start, just do more stuff. Everything they do so good, just do more of it. Which is better.
Oh, we got a question from DJ. Oh my Godzilla and Monster Zero. I got a good question. What will you react when Baragon is in the MonsterVerse? Or Baggin, not Baragon, Baggin. Ooh,
give me Baragon though.
Yeah, give me Baragon too. Yeah, I want Baragon, but Baggin. Ooh,
that would be very interesting. I think it'd be cool.
Bro, I said this to Lewis last night, like before we went on show. What if like the next threat they find like, because no, Lewis said this. They were just like, hey, we found like more cave paintings and shit like that, and like they're talking about an alien who showed up years ago too. And Jaya, she signs it, and then they just translate it to Baggin, and then they end the movie like that.
That could be pretty sick, dude. That would be cool. They totally could give us more paintings and stuff because we're gonna see. At first, I thought it was more of the Iwi people, but somebody said it. I don't even remember who, but somebody said that's probably not the Iwi people we're seeing. That's probably Mothra's people.
I hope so. I hope Jaya is. I hope Jaya is like revealed to be with them. I would love to see Mothra's tribe in this film, like the Birth Island people. Oh my god!
And I wonder if we actually get the twins. That would be super cool. Like maybe
Did you hear about the King of the Monsters original like post credit scene we were supposed to get?
I didn't, but I know that girl was like alluded to being one of the twins. I can't remember her name, but we saw she was in the movie.
Yes. Apparently, how the movie, like the original credit scene we were supposed to get, was supposed to be her and her sister meeting up, and they're supposed to go over like, hey, like what happened, and then they're supposed to enter a room with another Mothra's egg, and these two little girls were supposed to be touching the egg and singing to Mothra.
That would be sick. I wonder why they didn't do that.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, you were this close to perfection, bro. You were this close.
That would have been super cool. So maybe they'll mend that error, and give it to us then. Somebody's asking what's better, NECA, SH, or Haya?
Haya right now, like dead ass. Like, listen, you want more bang for your buck. You want a nice figure. I don't own any Haya figures. I don't, but I've played with them. I've touched them, and I will say this: when you pick up a Haya figure, it doesn't fall apart. You don't got to worry about the tail falling out. You don't got to worry about joints being loose. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It is Haya. Rest in peace to NECA. I loved them when they were doing their stuff. They were cooking and giving us some really good stuff.
Yes,
I really liked that. And I was super bummed when I heard they lost their license. And SH Monster Arts is so hit or miss for me. The MonsterVerse stuff has been lately a little lazy, I think. I'm really the new Godzilla and Kong that they're doing, that are literally just reprints basically of the GvK ones. That's pretty sad. I think they could give us a good one potentially for the new movies. If Godzilla Evolved, they could do a good job on that. And they did a super good job on -1. SH Monster Arts' -1 is really good, actually.
Do you own it?
I do. It's
cute. Is he like in grabbing range?
Yeah, let's say.
About to say, grab him and show him off the stream real quick, just so they can get like an idea and stuff like that. Because that,
So yeah, I think my camera.
God, that's such a good figure.
But they did a super good job on this thing. So coming from SH Monster Arts, I was super pleasantly surprised by this thing. And his tail like really nice and big and posable. Like that's a cool pose to have it in. So SH Monster Arts did a super good job. I keep showing the figure the wrong side of the camera. I think they did a super good job with this one. So like they have the ability to do good stuff, and I love them for years, and I still buy some of their stuff sometimes. But
yep, gotta give credit where it's due.
They just drop the ball sometimes when they get lazy. Mm-hmm. But the other thing is, I think Haya Toys is going to do better than them anyways. And this guy was like $130 or something. Like that's 2.5 Haya figures right there.
Dude, exactly. Bro, the Haya King Ghidorah is like $110 for retail.
Yes. And the SH Monster has one for comparison. I think it was at least $220, I think. When it came out.
Bro, it was like almost $200 when I bought it.
Yeah, so that thing is expensive. I have a friend who lives in town. He's my only local Godzilla friend, and for whatever reason, he bought the special the Ghidorah, the King of the Monsters Ghidorah, but the special color version, which is the one I don't have. And for some reason, he bought 2 of them and just like kept one in the box. And he was like, "You want this figure?" So I like bought him some of the Playmate stuff that was at the store, and we just like did a trade. So now I have the special color version of the Ghidorah, but I don't even know if I want to take the thing out of the box. Like, bro, I hate posing that thing so much, and I don't have any room for it.
Oh my god, bro! Like that's how I have mine. Like mine's staying in the box because like my original release, 2019 Ghidorah is staying in the fucking box because it's just a pain in the ass to fucking pose. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, like that. Oh my god.
I will say the Haya Ghidorah was like low key a pain. Also, like first of all. It took me. This was maybe the worst figure I've ever had, and I have a ton of figures. It might have been the worst figure I ever had in terms of getting his tail to go on. Oh my god!
My god! Weren't you posting that in the group?
Yeah. I was complaining about it hardcore, and So that thing was bumming me out. And then the instructions were super terrible of how to get him into that like walking pose. I even watched Shinra Jira's video on it like 10 times of him like giving you super detailed instructions of like, here's how you move this, and I still couldn't do it. Like my figure just would not bend that way, and I was like, I don't want to break this thing. I'm not even gonna do it. He's just gonna stay with his wings up. I'm not gonna try that crawling pose. I tap out. So
I'm happy.
I have to complain about that for a brief moment because it
of course
some very stressful. I probably spent an hour trying to pose that thing, and I could not get it.
Oh, bro,
user error probably.
Oh man.
And then I spent it seriously took me forever to get those tails on. And the heads were kind of a pain to get on. But those 2 tails, man, They gave me some trouble, and I still like don't even articulate them all, like as much as they probably could go because I'm like, this thing's gonna pop off if I look at it wrong, and I'm gonna be
dude,
so
I
mad.
feel that. It's better to be safe than sorry, man, because some of these figures are too expensive to be doing like test poses with them. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, I don't push the limits with my stuff.
I don't blame you.
What do we got here?
Looking in the chat.
Have you seen this Super 7 -1? Yeah, I have it.
Yes, that thing looks great.
And I was able to pre-order one of the minus colors that they're doing. They did. I think they only did like 1,500 of them or something.
Oh, you did?
I snagged a pre-order for the minus color version too. So super stoked for the Super 7s because they've just been, their first release was that was Godzilla and the Biolante. Yeah, and those ones, we all had our issues with those guys. And then they came out with another round with the Mecha Godzilla, and then the Destroyer round, dude. Like they're doing nothing but getting better. Like Super 7 is up in their game every time. So I think their -1 could be really, really good.
They're killing it, bro. And I think Super 7 is gonna be a nice contender for when it comes to like just affordable, just nice Godzilla figures on the market. Like ever since NECA left, it's like all these other people popped up out of nowhere with their Godzilla stuff.
Yeah. So I think we've said it before, but in a way, the downfall of NECA might have been a good thing in the long run because without NECA, maybe we don't have Haya.
Yes, 100%.
And I
honestly,
would not trade
100%
Haya toys for anything.
Oh, bro, like looking back on NECA, like they had some good figures. I'm not going to sit there and say their Godzilla figures weren't good and they weren't affordable and they weren't just vastly available. It just and just the packaging on them too, with just like the posters on the boxes were just
I love
great.
those posters, dude.
I did too, and like I wish we would get more of them. But at the same time, when it comes in terms of posability and just in terms of some quality paint stuff, it's just Haya's just night and day.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you just burp?
No, I have like really bad allergies right now, so I just did like a big sniffle, but I didn't want to do it on camera.
Bro, do this. Give me the sniff. I want the sniffles.
But did you see? I think they just posted them today, and it took every inch of self-control, which I have none of, to not order these. Go to Super 7's website. They just dropped a bunch of -1 shirts. They are super cool.
Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, they are. Check those shirts out, dude. They are insane.
Hang on, bro. Hey, ooh.
You see those, dude?
Yeah, okay, all right. Ooh, that long sleeve tee, that's kind of hot.
Dude. They're so cool. Like, I might end up buying those, even though I have $0 right now. I might have to figure out a way to buy one of those, because they are super cool, and I'm always looking for more Godzilla swag.
Bro, that's kind of clean. I love the one in the water, bro. That's
chasing the so that's why I like those popped up on my Facebook, and I was like, "Stop! You know me too well. I don't need these right now. I'm already juggling so many. I'm juggling too many orders as is. It's
bro,
painful.
that's how I am right now. Like I have so much shit on pre-order where it's like I'm scared to order anything else because
I know.
Oh man, this is bad. Oh, that's bro. You should have told me that, bro.
I know. You have the Bandai -1 Goji. Yeah, that one's good. I love the Bandai. I love the King series. I'm super excited for the Atomic King series that I think... When is that going to drop? I can't even remember. That might be at the end of the next... I think it's next month. That's kind of soon now. Yeah. So the Atomic King series is going to be awesome. Because I love
the Goji Fan 2020. The Goji Fan 2020. Hey, Monster Zero. I am very good at drawing and awesome pictures of MonsterVerse characters. That's awesome, bro. Keep it up. Keep it up the good work. You're drawing and stuff like that.
Tag us on Instagram with him or something. I want to see him.
Please. Oh my Godzilla and Monster Zero. I got another banger question. What would you like or how would you like Orga to be portrayed in the MonsterVerse? Yeah, you first, my man.
I think we touched on this last time we talked. We talked about Orga.
Yeah, because we mentioned him as a Haya figure.
Yes. So yeah, I would love to see him, dude. Orga's a super unique and like underrated Godzilla villain, I think.
Yes.
He's just super cool. So I think, and obviously the MonsterVerse always does a fun job of like redesigning everybody. So the MonsterVerse could do a really fun design on him. I'd love to see how they implement, if they implement the, his ability where he basically tries to become Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I want to see that copy ability more, like where he was just eating them and he saw the spine starting to grow out of his back and shit.
Yeah, I think that could be super cool, and they could implement it however they want. Maybe he could kill a couple Titans and like inherit some of their, kill and eat a couple of other Titans in the MonsterVerse, and he could like inherit some of their powers and abilities or something.
Okay.
So yeah, the sky's the limit with all these characters that we've talked about. We talked about Destroyer and Biollante and stuff already. So I'm up for everything, dude. Give me 50 MonsterVerse movies and bring in every single Toho kaiju in each one of them. There's not a single Toho monster that I would not want to see in the MonsterVerse, basically.
Honestly, same at this point, bro. I even want to see Manila. I want to see the son of Godzilla.
Yes, dude.
Bring that motherfucker over, bro.
But
give me Manila Mondays.
But make him not Manila. Make him any of the other Godzilla kids, the ones that aren't scary.
Oh my god, yes. Actually, give us Junior from Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2, where he's like a Godzillasaurus that just keeps getting mutated.
Or they could give us the adorable one.
Yes, the one with the big eyes. Yes, bro.
He's so cute. How can you not love him?
Bro, what if fucking Doug becomes him?
Oh, yes. I hope Godzilla just adopts Doug anyways. That would be that would be awesome.
I was saying that to Lewis, bro. What if Doug just follows Godzilla home and then just starts mutating because all the radiation around Godzilla. And then the next time we see him, he's walking on 2 legs.
Well, maybe Godzilla will see Kong hanging out with Zuko and be like, "No fair, I want a kid." And then he'll just see Doug and be like, "You. You're my child.
You're my friend now. We're getting soft tacos later."
Let's do it. He can pull he can do what Hulk did in Endgame when he hands Ant-Man the taco.
Hands him the taco?
That'll be Godzilla to Doug. We got to meme
I hope
that.
so.
Somebody's got to make that into a meme immediately.
Bro, there's another meme I'm trying to make about Kong right now. It's just Kong's not the stepfather. He's the father that stepped up.
Yes, dude. Post that. That's going viral.
Bro, I need to post that. I want to post Kong in that shirt so bad. That'd be so funny.
Do it. Did you see the really terrible meme that I made and sent to the chat?
Which one? Which one?
I think I sent it to. I think I might have just sent it to the text thread, not disc. No, I sent it to the Instagram one. It was just
okay.
it was Kong blocking Shimo's frost breath, and Shimo's frost breath was just labeled like a drink of water after chewing mint gum.
Oh, bro, it's so true.
That was the worst meme I've ever made in my life, but I had to do it because it happened to me, and I was like, I had the trailer on my mind.
Bro, getting hit by Shimu is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Exactly, and then chug cold water afterwards.
Honestly. Oh, we got a new Shimo thing. Lewis just posted in the Instagram group. It's Shimu ice cream bars.
What? Lewis, get out.
Or no, not ice cream bars. It's chocolate bars. It's peppermint essence.
Get off the Instagram and come hang out, Lewis. What you doing?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Did you guys hear that they aren't making any more -1 figures from Super 7? They said it on Twitter. Super 7's... How do you mean? I haven't seen that.
Well, I mean, I don't know what other -1 figures they could make if they already made the Godzilla.
Yeah, what I think...
Well, they could make the Godzilla score.
Oh, they could... dude, that'd be sick.
Right?
I want Haya to do... I want Haya to do... Because they would capture it perfectly. Bandai... We have the Bandai, and it's not that good. It just doesn't look enough like that cool, awesome T-Rex that we got to see. Haya better do the Godzillasaur when they get around to -1 stuff. But
yeah, honestly, bro.
I haven't seen anything saying from Super 7 that they aren't going to make stuff. I know that I think that they make all their figures made to order, I think. So they open up the pre-orders, and then they close the pre-orders. And if they had 50,000 pre-orders, they make 50,000 figures, as far as I kind of understand.
Oh, is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's why it takes so freaking long for them to ship. Because I swear every Super 7 figure I order, I have it pre-ordered for 8 to 10 months.
Before you get the figure?
There aren't going to be extra -1 figures after they release. You either have pre-ordered it. Yeah. So yeah, that's true, Lady Draco. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. But yeah, Super 7 does their stuff made to order. So if you did not get a pre-order secured, you will have to buy it secondhand.
And that's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
I know. Stuff like that, I'm such an insane person because stuff like that always makes me want to buy 2 of them. Because I like having one to keep in the box, and I like having one to not have in the box because I'm just too much of an annoying collector. But the Super 7 stuff's too expensive. The Super 7 stuff's too expensive for me to buy 2 of.
Bro, that shit is expensive, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's good shit, but it is expensive.
Yeah. Super 7 should go with the video game villains in animated series like Crystalak or Obsidian. That would be fun. It would be cool to see Super 7 do some of the... Or somebody to give us... I think that they need to remaster and update Godzilla Unleashed because that game is so fun.
Yes, they do.
Like, imagine if they did it and they added, like, they have every Toho character, they bring in the MonsterVerse, they make it like and it could be a game that's on, like, modern systems where if a new MonsterVerse movie comes out and they give us a new MonsterVerse character, they could throw him back, they can add him to the game.
Bro,
Like, I want something where I can play as everybody, dude.
Bro, I fucking hope Gigabash is gonna keep getting updated because I would love for them to add MonsterVerse Godzilla and shit in their game.
Yeah. I just want a really good Godzilla game. Basically, like Godzilla Unleashed, but just update it. Doesn't have to have
God.
a single plot. It could just literally just be a fighting game.
You think we're ever gonna get that? I hope we do.
Dude, with the success of -1, and if this, like you said, if this movie does well, like, bro, honestly, how have we not already? I know everybody in the Godzilla community would love a new game, and even non-Godzilla
We
people,
need one.
Like, even people who don't love Godzilla would still be like, yeah, I want to play as a bunch of giant monsters and destroy stuff.
Hell yeah.
just-
And
it's
modern
just a
graphics too?
Yes, dude. Yes. Do you by chance have the PlayStation game?
Hang on.
The Godzilla PS4 game? Are you about to flex on me?
Yes, I do.
Oh!
Yes, I do.
Is it good?
Do you have it? You don't have it?
No. Mm-mm.
Listen, if you're a Godzilla fan, you'll love it.
I need to- it's been kind
you're
of hovering on my mind, wanting it for like years.
I would get it if you can get it for cheap, but don't pay like $200 for it.
Yeah.
I paid like over $100 for mine, but mine was a sealed copy.
Ooh, did you keep it sealed?
No.
Yeah.
Literally, I bought it off eBay and I didn't even know it was sealed because then I didn't
Oh.
list it as sealed. Yeah, so when I got it, I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't know if I should open it or not, but I really wanted to play the game. And I was like, fuck, bro. I bought this just to play it. Like, I didn't buy it just to keep it sealed.
Right.
Oh, man. Because if I knew it was sealed, and I would have kept it sealed. Like, if I knew what I was getting, but I was like, damn it, bro. Like, I can't
Right.
spend another $100 just to get one that isn't open.
I know.
Or
That's
what is
something I
open.
would do. I'd be like, this one's sealed? Sweet. Now I have to keep it sealed.
Oh, bro. I literally, I'd be walking on gold if I kept that bitch sealed.
Oh, that would be sick. Somebody said MonsterVerse Gabara. Dude, I've said it before in a bunch of videos. Gabara is so slept on. Like, he's got his...
Bro, Gabara's dope.
They need to change his roar because that's terrible. But he is such a cool thing, and he's in the Bandai poll right now for what figures Bandai should do, and I've been pushing for him for years, dude, because him and Titanosaurus are like the two most underrated kaiju in the Toho universe, I think. We're getting some Titanosaurus stuff. We still have Titanosaurus stuff, but Gabara has never gotten like a figure, dude. Like, I think YMSF has done one, and maybe there's like an X Plus type statue of him, but Bandai has never done one.
That's crazy.
At least,
to me
like,
to
at least,
think
like,
about.
the movie
'Cause it would be
Monster
such an
Series
easy figure to do.
Yeah, he's just like a. He's just there.
He's biped. He has no tail. He's got the horn and a little bit of hair.
Yeah,
He's
just
green.
take a person sculpt and make him look goofy.
Yeah.
It's done. So I really want some Gabara. Some Gabara merch, and it would be cool to see him in the MonsterVerse, especially with his actual electric powers. If Kong has like being able to kind of rival Kong's electric powers or nullify his electric powers, basically.
I would love to see Kong and Gabara go at it.
That would be cool. So yeah, like I
Like
said,
imagine Godzilla's revenge just with Kong, like just in the
Yes.
Hollow Earth and shit, and it's
Yes.
just like an Apple TV series or something like that.
Well, I'm glad you said that because it triggered something I was going to say earlier and forgot. But I really think since with Apple TV having done the Monarch show, I really think it opens the door for potentially, especially if like this movie does well. I think it opens the door for them doing more, like either more shows or even like they could even do like just one-off little hour-long somethings, just a little story catching us up on our guys. And that's where you could insert Gabara, and you could have a little 1 hour thing where Kong's got to deal with him.
Bro, imagine a fucking Apple TV Plus series, or if it's just like Walking with Godzilla or Walking with Dinosaurs, but it's just like with Godzilla, and it's just showing the Titans in their natural habitats millions of years ago, or like, let's say like it's like a documentary of just like what it's like to live with Godzilla, and you just see like a storm chaser like and found footage like, all right, there he is, and you see Godzilla walking over there in the distance, like doing what he does, taking another monster, putting him to sleep, then just walking into the ocean or some shit. He's just following him.
Dude, that'd be super cool too. Like I would not turn down like any MonsterVerse content. Everything's a good idea for me, I think. Godzilla game. You guys, what does this say?
Where's the weed?
Have you guys the original old movie Son of Kong 1993? I have actually not.
I've seen them both. I've seen the original Kong movie and I've seen the Son of Kong movie, both of them.
I haven't seen too many Kong things. But I
Have you
did
seen the
get
Peter
to go,
Jackson King Kong?
I have seen that one. That one's solid. And I did get to see, this was cool, when Godzilla vs. Kong came out, one of our local movie theaters took one, for like one, I don't even think it was, I think it was like one weekend when that movie first came out. They also had the original King Kong vs. Godzilla playing. So I got to go see that on the big screen.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that was cool.
Bro, you're lucky.
Yeah, that was fun.
You're actually fucking lucky.
It was funny watching that movie, like, and then like watching Godzilla, you know, because I saw Godzilla versus Kong, like opening night, day one, and then I went to go see King Kong versus Godzilla like just a day or two later. And it's just crazy going from like seeing like look where technology has gone. Like, I mean, had you taken a movie like Godzilla versus Kong, if you took that movie and you took it back 100 years and you showed it to those people, they would have no choice but to believe you that these monsters really exist.
Oh, bro, like they'd have fucking seizures and shit like that because they wouldn't be able to comprehend what they're seeing and shit like that.
There's no way graphics got this good. There's really monsters destroying the world.
Pretty much. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Also, can we not monster related. I just saw Lewis posted about this. Gareth Edwards. He's kind of monster related.
Yes.
He's directing the new Jurassic Park movie. That's something that's got announced while we were on hiatus, which is honestly I'm looking forward to. Gareth Edwards is a fantastic director.
Yes,
I love him too. He's great.
MonsterVerse, dude.
He did. So like I feel like this is kind of on topic since like he gave us the MonsterVerse. He kickstarted this whole thing, and now he's on the dude. He's doing a Jurassic Park movie. I feel like he's the only director in history to work on Jurassic Park and Godzilla.
Well, and he worked on
and Star Wars.
He's hitting the franchises, dude.
Yeah, he's hitting the fucking science fiction trifecta, bro. Like, yes, bro, that's great.
And he not only did he do, he did an amazing job in the MonsterVerse, and he did one of the best Star Wars movies to date.
Period. Bro, so like Rogue One is great.
This dude puts out some gas. So I am excited because I was honestly pretty. I mean, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. Jurassic Park's my favorite movie of all time. And
oh, dude, yeah.
And I got dinosaur tattoos and stuff. So like, I love Jurassic Park a lot. But I wasn't sure how I felt when they announced they were going to do another movie because they acted like the last movie was the end. And
yeah,
then they announced, you know, and it's always kind of like when a franchise announces it's over, and then comes back. It's always kind of like, why though? But
yeah, right.
But now with him being tied to the project, bro, I'm definitely into it, and I'm curious what they're gonna do. What would you want to see if you could set up any Jurassic premise?
Well, I'll say this before I forget it. One thing that I'm very curious about, they didn't announce any sort of cast. Like they didn't announce Bryce Dallas Howard. They haven't announced Chris Pratt at all, which I'm surprised about. So it's just like, okay, so what are they doing? But if I had the choice, I would do 100%, and I always get a lot of flack when I say this, a full-on fucking reboot. I would just reboot the whole goddamn thing, and I would just do the books. I would just do 2 movies that would just follow the books very, very closely, but do some changes in them.
That's interesting you say that, and it's interesting you say you get flack for it, because I literally am in the exact same camp. Like, I think this story has been, they tried to open the park, they failed. They opened the park, succeeded, and then it went to.
Then we got hybrids and shit like that,
and then we get that, and now dinosaurs are just kind of living in the world. It's like I feel like the story has run its course.
Yes.
So I am all for a reboot. Also.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not alone then, because I feel like there's not much else you can really do with the story. I mean, because one, in the world in the later few movies, more of the dinosaurs started becoming more characters and started becoming less monstery. Like I like Blue, I love Rexy, but I missed when Rexy wasn't just a prop just to show up at the end of the Jurassic movies just to beat whatever bad guy they are or eat the bad guy and then just walk away in the darkness. You know what I mean? I miss when the characters looked at Rexy and froze in fear because they didn't know what the fuck it was, because it was just a Tyrannosaurus. You know what I mean? It wasn't a character
again.
Yeah, make Rexy scary again. Like that the beginning of fucking Fallen Kingdom, where the guy was running in the raincoat and just being chased by Rexy.
Dude, that scene was the biggest tease ever, because I was like, this movie's about to be that opening scene was so good. So I was like, this movie's about
Bro,
to be dope. And then the movie was not
if
that
the
good.
bro, if the movie was just the opening scene of them just going on the trying to get the dinosaurs while the fucking oh my god, bro.
Yeah, or just go horror with it. Like literally, just
Exactly.
make it a like the Get Out, like the original Jurassic Park movie. I guess had undertones of some scariness going on, but it wasn't really, it was never like a horror.
It wasn't really horror.
No, like but dude, like you got dinosaurs, you got giant murder lizards chasing you through buildings and jungles and stuff, and it's like at least one. I want like a 20-minute super suspenseful scene where people are just getting hunted by the raptors in the building or something. They should definitely do something like that.
I want the raptors to be genuinely terrifying.
Yes.
Because again, since we're getting Gareth Edwards again, I know for a fact that he's gonna make these dinosaurs feel massive. The way he can put a camera from like a human perspective, he's going to make a brachiosaurus scene or a brontosaurus scene. That bitch is going to feel.
Woo. What the heck? Chris, we lost you. What's going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Now you're back. I don't know what happened.
Don't worry about it, bro. I saw my screen went black a little bit. I was like, "Oop, let me just wait here." But back to what I was. Back to what I was saying. He's gonna make these dinosaurs feel massive. He's gonna give them like a presence. And like you said, I want to feel scared watching these creatures again. You know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm in danger while I watch these things.
Yeah, no, 100%. I am all for a reboot. Whether they follow the book or whether they just write 1,000% original story.
You think they could?
They could. Would it be good? Maybe.
Yeah,
I think there is a world where they do a good Jurassic Park movie, but it's just a lot of factors are going to... I will say I will go into it with a much more optimistic look if it's a straight reboot versus whether
if I would
do a sequel off of the the 6 movies that there have already been in that universe. Like that universe I think is done.
Would this be Jurassic Park 7? Technically,
I mean, yeah, like especially if it's in the same universe, this would literally, it might not be called 7, but it would be the 7th Jurassic Park movie.
Oh my god, bro! I would just kill it, just wipe it, and restart it, like please, because then you're gonna have people wondering if they need to go back and watch all the other films, and then they would for a little bit just to get some sort of like satisfaction out of this one. Like, just for the love of God, just reboot it. And just like make it more of a small scale. And if anything, because what I would do personally, I would just do like a 10-episode Netflix series with Jurassic Park.
That'd be good. And we need really good characters.
Yes.
Too,
like don't Game of Thrones it. You know what I mean? By making the characters really dark and real realistic. Just fucking make them good, written well. Like, get a good Ellie Sattler, a good new Dr. Grant.
Yes,
like the kids. Get like an actual fucking schemy John Hammond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an evil Walt Disney. Like, I want to see that shit.
Yes, that'd be sweet. That would be awesome. Ooh, man, the Kenner Jurassic Park toys were bomb back in the day. Yes. That was so cool. I like at one point I had a bunch of Jurassic Park figures and I had like some of the remote stuff and I had all the battle damage ones, and then for whatever reason, like after I kind of phased into another childhood obsession, we must have gotten rid of them all because I don't have anything anymore, and it's so tragic because those not only are those figures dope, but now they're expensive to try and track down.
Yeah, they fucking are. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I rebought the big rubber T-Rex.
So did you the Kenner Rex?
Yeah, but that's the only one I have anymore. Is the big red rubber one, and one of his arms doesn't really. I had to glue it because it it refused to stay in its arm socket, so I had to glue it so it doesn't articulate anymore.
Oh, bro, that's lame. That's lame.
But honestly, like that's a cool figure. But dude, after I bought the Hammond Collection T-Rex, dude, that thing is beautiful.
Is it?
Yes, dude, it's so good.
Oh, wait,
amazing.
Wait. I'll say I think I have the Hammond Collection here. I have a lot of Hammond Collection stuff. I just don't remember if I do. Do I have it? Yes, I do have it.
Yes, dude. Yeah, you can't have a Hammond Collection and not have that T-Rex. That thing is too clean.
I wish that we'd get more consistent Hammond Collection. I'm surprised we don't have a Spinosaurus. Yeah. I'm surprised we don't have a. Do we have a Hammond Collection Gallimimus?
I think they just came out with one. I think I saw one recently.
Okay, I'm about to say we don't have one. Like,
I saw something Gallimimus.
How do we have one now?
But for some reason, I think we do, but maybe we don't.
Let me see real quick.
The hype was overwhelming. I'm looking for Demon Carno. Yes. Jurassic Park had some horror elements like Rexy attack. Like
Yes, we got one.
Chasing down Ellie. Raptors kill. Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely little horror elements to Jurassic, but I wanted to lean into it and like make me like I'm a huge horror movie fan, so like make me scared, put me in a horror movie mode for a scene.
Yes.
Like you're getting chased by dinosaurs, bro. I should be like, you know.
Bro, I fucking love the Jurassic Park, man. Like genuinely, really is one of my favorite franchises.
Oh yeah, 100%. Even though a lot of the movies are like not amazing, but I mean, just go back and watch that first one, man. And I actually like if I was to sit down and rank the Jurassic Park movies, controversial opinion, I think Jurassic World might be the second best movie.
Oh, dude, honestly, listen, bro. My personal opinion, genuinely, Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 3, Fallen Kingdom, and whatever. What was the last one? The latest one?
Was it Dominion?
Dominion. Yeah, Dominion, I think.
Dominion was the most recent one?
Yeah, I think it was the most recent one.
Yeah, I don't even know. It gets hard to rank them because
World is great. Because World is underrated. I like World pretty much.
No, and they just did such a good job of like showing Hammond's dream. Like actually, like this is Jurassic Park. This had like, and we got to really enjoy it for a little while. And I thought the Indominus was really cool. That first hybrid. It kind of went off the. I actually thought the Indoraptor was super cool too. Also, that thing was awesome.
I felt like the Indoraptor should have been like honestly, like straight up, the Indoraptor should have been like the villain of the entire trilogy. You know what I mean? Like if they should have been the hybrid, it should have just been the Indoraptor. Because could you imagine that thing in the first movie, bro? How terrifying that would be! Like loose on an island, like that thing.
Yes, dude. That thing. Yeah, that they kind of wasted their opportunities with that thing because they, and then killing him by just having him fall through some glass.
I know, bro. That thing would have had to have been taken on. Like that thing right there would have had to have been taken on by Raptor and by Blue and Rexy. I feel like Blue and Rexy would have had to team up to take down the Indoraptor.
Yeah, dude. And then we would have actually, and it would have been cool because we could have actually seen Blue and Rexy team up and actually get the job done. Last time they teamed up, the Mosasaurus had to come in and save them. So it would have been cool to see them team up and actually get the kill themselves.
Bro, what? You know what would be fucking dope too? If the Indoraptor actually killed Rexy.
Not my Rexy.
I know. I love my queen. I love my queen so much.
I don't know.
Are you excited for? Are you excited? I'm sorry. Somebody said this in the chat. Like, are you excited for the 24-inch Godzilla X Kong toys? Yes. We'll talk about those here in a second.
Yes.
Yes. We'll talk about that here in a second.
Yeah. No, but I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about
about killing Rexy and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was so pissed when I thought they almost killed him in the latest one. Where they basically like he just got stomped by the Giganotosaurus. And then just like woke up randomly and just decked him into the. And that was another kind of disappointing thing where he just kind of decked the Giga into. I can't remember the name of the fingernail guy. But,
oh, and the thing with the claws.
Yeah, like that was such a disappointing kill. Like it was surprising, but honestly, like I wanted to see Rexy just take that thing himself.
Honestly, with the teaser that they showed, like remember with the teaser where everything was like back in time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where we actually saw, like, I thought that Rexy was going to get revenge by having, like, its ancestor or its clone kill the thing that killed it back in the past.
You know
what I mean? Like, that's what I thought. Or they could have just, like, actually, been smart and have the Spinosaurus in there and have the Spino and Rexy kill that thing.
Oh, dude, people hate me for this, but I'm such an anti-Spino fan.
Are you an anti-Spino fan?
I hate the Spinosaurus, and Jurassic Park 3 is my least favorite of all of them. Because of the scene where the Spinosaurus, like literally, I was watching this movie for the first time as a kid.
Yeah.
Just on like a Saturday afternoon at my parents' house. It was just on. So I watched it, and that scene came up where the T-Rex gets killed by the Spinosaurus, and I turned the TV off, and I spent 3 hours Googling to make sure that the T-Rex would not lose a fight to a Spinosaurus. I was so pissed. I was like, that wouldn't happen. There's no way a Spinosaurus would have that strong of arms. And first of all, that T-Rex bit him on the neck. He's toast after one bite. I am a passionate anti-Spinosaurus fan because of that, which sucks because Spinosaurus is actually a really cool dinosaur, but I have to hate it from the rest of my life.
That's so funny, bro. I don't blame you, bro. I was the same way as a kid, bro. I was like, that shit hurt. That shit
Ah,
hurt seeing the T-Rex die like that.
yeah, but then at least they came back and said that was, at least it wasn't Rexy.
Yeah, it was. It was a juvenile that it
Yeah,
killed.
so it made me sleep a little bit better, but still hurting. We can go back to the reason we actually are all here for Godzilla Day, and answer that question about the 24-inch things. Yeah, I'm stoked for those. They are going to be some shelf hogs though, because 24 inches is huge.
It is. I can't believe they're doing that.
Yeah, like something that big. Like, bro, these are like I have. Like, I kind of, sometimes, I mean, I like it when they release cool, big stuff, but I can't keep it in my collection room. I got to keep it out, like, I have, like, a shelf that kind of runs the ceiling in the kitchen. So I have to put all the big figures there, because I don't have the room in here. So it's kind of annoying having to throw stuff out there, especially when I like to keep all the movies with each other. But no, aside from my complaining, I actually am really excited to get some huge toys, bro. And I'm excited for...
I am too.
They better give us a giant size, the giant size, which is the 12-inch ones. They better give us a Shimo giant size because we have the other three, and they better give us a Shimo,
we do.
A Battle Roar Shimo. They better give us that too because they and I think we talked about it last time. Also, I think they didn't give us a Shimo Battle Roar figure yet because they want to hide his roar.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully after the movie comes out, we get a Battle Roar Shimo also.
I honestly think that we will. I remember when Godzilla versus Kong came out, they didn't start releasing a lot of Mecha Godzilla stuff till after the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like started revealing more and more of it. Because you want to know one thing I would love from Jada Toys?
Mm-hmm.
RC Shimu, just like this Godzilla that glows and can roar and can blow like breath out of its mouth, but it's like cold because of a fan inside or some shit like that.
Dude, that would be sweet. That thing.
I'd buy that in a fucking heartbeat.
Like especially if I don't know if they'd care to scale it perfectly with their Godzilla, but if they did, dude, that thing would be huge.
It would be huge. I'd buy it in a fucking heartbeat, bro. In a heartbeat.
Yes. Have you seen this new movie called King Kong 2005 Ultimate Edition? It's way better. I have not.
King Kong 2005 Alternate Edition?
Yeah, I have not seen that.
It's not like the what is it? It's not like the what is it? The extended edition of like Peter Jackson's King Kong, is it?
It seems like it probably is what it is. I don't know. King Kong 2005 Ultimate, because that movie was 2005, right?
Yeah, it was 2005.
Yeah, I assume it's just probably an extended or something. Rexy, she's
I love that movie.
Jurassic World. Camp Cretaceous. I haven't watched Camp Cretaceous. Have you?
I've only seen the season 1 of Camp Cretaceous.
Is it worth watching?
It's pretty good.
Okay. Huge fan of your channel. Thank you. Oh, the Theron Xenosaurus. Yeah, thank you. That's the name of the fingernail guy. I don't care about the shelf space. I need them. Honestly, yeah. I complain because it's in my nature, but I'm buying them for sure either way. I wonder how expensive they'll be, bro.
I know, right?
Because what were I'm trying to even remember. I bought them I bought them, but I can't even remember what I paid for the big ones. Maybe I think they were $25. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that does sound about right. I was about to say I don't think it's too. That's not too outlandish.
So $25, but 25. You think $25 for a 12-inch figure? How much is a 24-inch figure? Is that thing? Do you think they're gonna ask for? You think they're gonna ask $50 for that thing? I hope not, dude.
I mean, you would be paying for size at that point. How much was the big Godzilla that we got from NECA? Remember that?
Yeah, dude. I think that thing was like $60 maybe.
I want to say 40.
Was it that cheap?
I want to say 40.
I can't remember, dude. I bought that thing so many years. I bought that thing 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was about to say, and that was like before the crazy ass inflation we got now because of COVID.
Yeah. No, I looked up that NECA one because I was like, man, it'd be cool to have a copy of that figure to keep in the box. And dude, like a new one of that now, people are getting $200 out of those.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god, dude!
But that thing that had sound too.
It was 60.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. Yes, people saying it was 60. Okay, damn, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I remember that being like a controversial moment for me. Because my parents took me to the store, Toys R Us, bro. Rest in peace. And I was like, dang, this is expensive, but it's so cool. And so I remember buying that at Toys R Us.
That's such a bro. I remember getting mine for Christmas. My big neck Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine. My brother gave it to me for Christmas.
Ah, that's so clean. That's awesome.
I remember that. It was like, hey, I don't know. I know you like Godzilla, and this thing's fucking huge. I was like, thanks, bro.
That's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Can't wait for the GxK TNE. What's that?
What's up, Kingzilla?
Do I know? Do you know what that means? Can't wait for the
What is it?
GxK. Oh, the new Empire. Duh. I've never seen it GxK TNE, so I was thrown off for a moment.
I know. I've never seen TNE before. What the hell?
I know. I was
People
like,
always just shorten it by GxK, and that's how I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
No, exactly. But yeah, I also can't wait. Hi, Avery.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, bro.
Hi, Holiday DVD Guy. Hello. How do you do? Real good. We're chatting Godzilla. It's always a good time.
Always a good time.
Yes, dude. I'm wondering what else we were get so in terms of, do you know? So you don't buy the highest stuff, really, do you? You said.
No, I haven't bought any high, but I keep up with them though.
Okay, yeah. But do you buy very like what amount of stuff do you get into, like the Playmate stuff? Do you jump on that? Will you jump on Bandai stuff? SH Monster Arts?
Oh my god, bro! If I tell you, you're gonna laugh at me. You're gonna yell at me.
No. You're just being smart with your money, probably.
Literally, all I buy, if the figure's not articulated, I don't want it. You know what I mean? So like, I always go for stuff that's like articulated or stuff that I can play with. So I have a lot of figure arts for that reason, but like a lot of my figure arts are just in the boxes right now because again, it's just that reason of just like them just falling apart and shit like that.
So do you think you'll get the Haya toys for the new movie?
Oh, 100%. Like, 100% in a heartbeat. And I'm starting to broaden my horizon when it comes to certain figures. So, like, even if the figure's not articulated, I'll buy it if it's a nice figure. Like Bandai, you know, if like the Bandai ones aren't super articulated, I'll buy those because, like, one, they're fucking dope and I need them. And they just look, and it's good to have like specific monsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. No, I love Bandai. I don't miss any of Bandai's releases when they. I'm trying to complete my collection of the stuff I missed before I started really collecting.
Oh my god,
and that's
bro.
expensive and hard and terrible. And there's so many.
I was about to say, good luck with that, bro.
I'm literally making a spreadsheet of like stuff I do and don't have, and the stuff I don't have is just daunting. And I have a ton of stuff still. I'm like, what the heck? They've made too much stuff, bro.
Oh my god, bro. These see.
Mm-hmm. But I keep up with the new ones at least. So I will definitely. I'm looking forward to Bandai's contribution to the new Empire. Hopefully they give us some decent stuff.
I saw a question. Do you guys like Showa Kong, Heisei King Kong, Millennium King Kong, or Legendary King Kong? Well, there isn't a Heisei Kong and a Millennium Kong, but Showa and Legendary, we do like those. I know there were gonna be things, but like, you know, we don't know what they look like or know really anything about them.
Yeah, I love the old school Kong for what it is.
Yes,
but that thing is so derpy looking.
Oh, the one from the original movie,
like the original,
or the
Godzilla.
Yeah, because they weren't allowed. They weren't allowed to make him look like the 33 Kong. They wanted to, but they weren't allowed to.
Weird. It's just weird what they ended up making him look like because he just looks so derpy. It's crazy.
He's like, what the fuck is this thing, bro?
And literally, and like I have the Bandai right here, and he's so silly looking.
I'm surprised we've never gotten an articulated figure of him, and I'm surprised like NECA never jumped on that figure right there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, especially because I don't think they'd have to pay for the rights to him because I think I know it's weird and I've looked it up and there's like multiple things, but you know he might be public domain at that point, at least to make it, you know, or unless he'd have to buy him from, I don't know if Toho owns their version of Kong. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, somebody should do an articulated.
I think they do because like it's so weird because it's like. God, it's so weird because they easily could have done it because they bought the rights to the fucking movie. They easily could have done that.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, we should definitely get I'd be super into an articulated Kong.
Same here.
Like if SH Monster Arts or whatever wanted to do it.
Or if somebody's 3D printing one, like fucking do it, please.
Ooh,
like I'll buy that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Hi, Irving. NECA made King Kong 1993. They did. I don't have that one, but I've seen it at the store about 1 million times. But
speaking of stores where we get Playmates toys and Playmates toys. Speaking of Playmates, this King Kong for Godzilla X Kong. I'm noticing something on this thing. There's like a little seam right here under his waist.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was supposed to be for a waist articulation, but they just didn't go through with it.
Mm-hmm. I wish they should have. It seems like that's a pretty easy thing to just throw on a rotation.
Honestly, this thing would have made a lot more posability if it had like that waist articulation
Right.
and shit.
I'm wondering if any of the figures we're ever gonna get are gonna have Kong with that tooth.
Bro, I hope so. I fucking hope so.
Dude, right? How much collection? I don't know what that means. How much do I have in my collection? A lot. I have a collection video on my channel. You can go check it out. I guess it's kind of old at this point.
Hey, but still a collection video.
Yeah. I need to do an updated one. I need to buy a bigger room.
Shouldn't Rob doing one right now?
I think he is in the middle of doing one. I'm super stoked to see his collection video because his are always like super in depth and detailed. Like I just kind of walk around the room and show everything off and say what its name is, but Rob like puts everything on the table and like really shows it off. So his last collection video was long.
Oh my god,
it just
he
sounds
said
like so much work, dude. I wouldn't like. It sounds terrible.
Yeah. He said he had a lot of fucking footage already, and he's only done like part 1. And I'm like, bro, I'd kill myself, bro. Like if I had to do all that shit, bro,
Yeah.
I'd fucking just like I wouldn't be able to do it, bro.
I can't imagine taking off every single figure and doing it. Oh, you watched my? Thanks for watching it last year. How much money is it? I don't know. I've never. I tried.
That's a good question.
This was forever ago. I tried to like figure out how much the collection was worth, and just going through. But it was terrible because I'd go through and basically figure by figure I would like look it up and see what its trending price is, what the sold prices all are, and then you had to factor in like this is still available at retail price. This isn't. Trying to figure out what stuff is actually worth.
Yeah.
So it was a total nightmare.
That sounds like a nightmare. I couldn't imagine doing that.
But
actually, like that does sound like a nightmare.
But it just is so like at this point it's just too much work. Like I have too much stuff to try and go through an item by item, figure out the values of everything. Over 2,000. It's definitely over 2,000.
Oh, probably way over 2,000.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
One shelf in my kitchen is worth over 2,000. So,
bro, that's terrifying, isn't it?
it is. I know, and it's like and then at one point when I got my house, I was looking into like additional insurances because regular insurance doesn't cover like kind of like high value collectibles like this, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah, but I was trying to look into it. So you need to like add another policy to cover stuff. Like it's dumb because what my insurance agent told me is they cover the modern day equivalent. So like if I had a 50-year-old 2-foot tall Bandai that's worth whatever, they would say the modern equivalent of that is the $40 T-Rex on the bottom shelf at Walmart.
Oh, bro, that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Like fuck that, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
What's the most expensive figure that I have? It's probably the Bandai Super Premium Godzilla that I have out in the living room.
This is the same one I think this is the one I think you're talking about. The one that you and Lewis have.
I haven't seen. I assume Lewis has one, but I haven't seen it. But it's like the 1993 suit, I think, and it's like 2 feet tall. Has a mega tail that's like 3 feet tall or long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I have the regular and I have the burning form of it.
That's great.
So and the trending price for those seems to be north of somewhere around $1,000 to $1,200. So those are the most expensive things, probably I would say.
And that's just one. This is one item, right?
It's just one figure, yeah. And then the 50th anniversary memorial box goes for a pretty penny too. So if you count that whole collection, that's similar in that kind of $1,000 range. What about you, man? What's your most expensive thing in your
me?
in your
Shit.
collection?
I don't keep up with prices, but if I were to take a guess, it would probably be I have the SH Figure Art 2005 Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Ooh, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, so I would assume that.
That's a good one. Well, here's a good question: are you guys in or out of the box collectors? You sound
I'm
like
both.
you sound like you're doing a lot of inbox right now.
Me, yeah, like it really depends. Like, cause my stuff's open, but like it's not displayed because like I just don't have anywhere to display it nicely. Because if I were just to put it stuff everywhere, it would just like be on my bookcase or just like on my desk randomly. And when I display my figures, I want it to be like you guys, how you guys have like your bookcases and have everything set like by different films and stuff like that. It's not. That's what I would rather do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. Even I wish I had way more space, so I wasn't cramming stuff side by side. I could display them all better. I am more so an out of box collector because I like to open it up and enjoy it and do videos on it also.
Oh yeah.
But some stuff I will buy to have in other. Like I don't really have anything that I keep in the box and don't display, or don't like have a second one. So sometimes I'll buy multiple of something if I really want to, like if I think it's going to be super nice, like a really nice rare piece to have. So like, the Loot Crate exclusive NECA Godzilla, I bought 2 of to keep one in the box, like with the intention of keeping one in the box and taking one out.
That's good. That's honestly
some
good.
Some of the NECA figures I have in box versions of, a couple, actually all the Haya stuff I buy 2 of to keep one in the box. So every Haya figure I have 2 of.
Do you?
Yeah, because I'm a crazy person who hates
You're not
having
crazy.
any money.
You're
in a
not
savings
crazy.
account.
You're not crazy, bro. It's an investment.
It is. That's what I tell myself when I buy a bunch of toys that I don't need. Me with my cart full of Playmates Walmart figures. It's an investment, Mom.
It's an investment, bro.
And then she always says,
very good.
It's not an investment if you're never gonna sell it. Like, darn, you're right.
Like, darn, damn it.
My net worth will be so high, and it'll just all be in Godzilla figures.
Bro, oh my god.
Why would you buy it? Why would I buy what? Wait, expensive figures? Because they're dope.
That's the best reason for it, because they're dope.
$10,000 on an OG suit they used in a movie, in a Godzilla movie? You have a Godzilla suit?
Nice.
That is amazing. Jealous of that. That sounds awesome. Inbox more money if in bad place I get more money. What is the cutest Godzilla? I can't. There's like a heart in the way, and I can't read that every word.
What's the cutest Godzilla do you have?
The cutest figure I have? Probably the guy I showed earlier. Probably this little dude.
That little dude?
He's pretty cute.
The old. Here, I'll show one of the cutest things I own that's Godzilla related. Where is he?
Or maybe some of the Godzilla Hamtaro stuff. Those are kind of cute.
There he is. I just got this. It's Godzilla Squishmallow.
Dude, I love those so much.
Yeah, I just got him, bro. He's like literally the best. I sleep with this thing every night.
Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, I have mine.
Yeah.
I don't know, somewhere, I think right over the other side of, I can't see because my computer's in the way, but. What is the cheapest Godzilla you ever bought? Probably the Playmate stuff that's out right now.
Yeah, honestly.
Can't really get much cheaper than $10. No.
What's the Squishmallow about? This is like a little pillow series, just like little pillows they made of like the Godzilla characters. They made Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra, and Mechagodzilla.
And they're all super fun. Godzilla's the best.
They are.
The Mothra one's super cute too, though.
Dude, I love the little Mechagodzilla because it's just this but chrome. Yeah, it's like this but just like the 76 Mechagodzilla, bro. It's so funny.
I love the Squishmallows. Like I love that Godzilla's getting like so many fun like things. Like I seen like a Godzilla like the ramen bowl. I think didn't Lewis send you one?
Yes.
That ramen bowl. Like it's so cool that we have all these silly Godzilla products.
Like, bro, check this out. Yeah, like, chat, check this out.
Yeah, that's
Louis
cool.
Duran. Yeah, like, we have Godzilla ramen bowls now. We have Godzilla cups, Godzilla blankets.
Yes, dude. There's all sorts of cool stuff to have. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? I don't know. It depends on the day.
Yeah, dude, like, that's something that I'm learning the older I get, is like, the older I get, the more I realize that there isn't a favorite Godzilla movie. It just really depends on when you ask me the question.
Yeah, I'm still riding the -1 hype, so maybe it might be that for right now. But I'm also getting super stoked for the -1 excitement is kind of slowing down, and the MonsterVerse hype is just jumping up right now. So I got MonsterVerse on the brain.
Oh, dude, I'm doing a watch party in my Discord soon, very very soon, like probably next Friday. If you want to join, and anybody in chat who wants to join, we're gonna be watching Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Dude, I'm in. Yes.
Yeah, like literally, I'm just gonna be watching it on my Discord. Like, and I'd want you guys to be there. It'd be great.
Dude, for sure, count me in. I recently got a Godzilla Grail for my birthday. It's a special color Space Godzilla and Mini Godzilla SH Monitor. Ooh, that one is awesome.
Ooh, bro, nice.
I have been eyeballing that set for ages because like the little Godzilla looks so perfect, and then the Space Godzilla looks awesome. And it comes with the crystals, I think, too.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
so
I
cool.
think it does.
Yes. So that's a super cool set. I love it when SH MonsterVerse does those cool sets.
I
So
do
that's a super cool one. I'm glad you were able to snag that.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous, bro. I'm so jealous. Like I love Space Godzilla, and I don't even have a Space Godzilla figure.
Dude, yeah, Space Godzilla is awesome. I love that movie. It's such a good movie.
It is.
Do you buy stuff on Amazon? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I think
I do.
I think I bought the 4-pack. That's where I got that 4-pack. I think the 4-pack of GxK's. Got those on Amazon, and I pre-ordered the Sleeping Godzilla Funko Pop on Amazon. So yeah, there's some stuff on Amazon. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1974 is your favorite? It's a good one.
It's a good one.
That is a classic.
Oh man. Space Squishmallow. A Space Godzilla Squishmallow would go hard.
Oh yes, especially if it had little shoulder, like little spikes.
Yeah, little shoulder things, bro.
Yes.
Oh, bro.
They can make an adorable like chibi Space Godzilla. I would buy it.
I want a nice Space Godzilla on a shirt. Like, I know Matt Frank did like a recent Space Godzilla comic, and I just want some of that art like on a shirt.
That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Yeah,
I'm gonna ask him that
such a
recently.
Cool look. I love Space Godzilla's design.
He does. I'm gonna ask him that if he could do that.
That would be super cool, dude. Make it happen. I'm here for it. 100%. Let me see what I've got here. Oh man, I'm trying to think of more MonsterVerse stuff to chat about.
I know we've covered the trailer and just a lot of like the stuff that we want to see and everything like that. It's a really good stream, honestly.
Yeah, we got a lot done. Text the guys and be like, "I'm glad you weren't here." We had
glad you weren't here.
We had
a King Ghidorah, a King Ghidorah Squishmallow, bro. King Ghidorah Squishmallow would go hard, and I'd pay extra for it.
Yes, dude. I want to see somebody. I want Bandai to do it first, and then I want Hiya Toys to come in and do it. But I want those little Dorats to be.
Bro!
There's I think there's one version of them that somebody made. I can't even remember who, but I want a tagged Movie Monster Series Bandai Dorat, and then I want a super articulated one, and then a squishy.
Dude, imagine us. They just instead of them making 3 packs, they just Hiya just makes the Dorat, and you buy 3 of them.
Yes, dude. I would buy 3 of them. I
would too, in a heartbeat, bro. In a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Because those things are, they're a really pivotal thing in one of the best Godzilla movies out there, but they get no representation.
They don't at all. They really, really don't.
And they definitely deserve it because they're so fun.
A Destroyer Squishmallow would go hard as well.
Yeah, they should just give us Squishmallows for everything. I would. You think Gigan will be in the MonsterVerse? It's possible. I
hope so.
I'd be down to see him in the MonsterVerse. I think that'd be cool. Like I said a couple other times, there's not a single pre-existing Toho monster that I would not want to see appear in the MonsterVerse. I'm open to every one of them coming in at some point.
God, I'm so jealous of everybody's Godzilla collection. Bro, I'm so jealous of your Godzilla collection, Lewis's. Just how you guys have them displayed. I that's my goal when I get my apartment. That's the goal for me.
Yes, dude, that'd be awesome. That's why I was super stoked to have I have this second room to set everything up in. The only problem is now that the room's almost too small.
Hey, bro, you could swap rooms, man, like we talked about.
I was talking to. I brought it up to my parents at one point, and they were like, "That's the dumbest thing ever. Don't do that." Because I measured.
No.
I measured, bro. I would have because I have a queen size bed with a pretty big bed frame. It would take up 60% of this room, and then my dresser is big, so they would pretty much be almost edge to edge with the dresser drawers open. And,
oh my God.
And then there'd be a little path from the door to the closet in the corner. So it would be really crammed in here, but it would be super cool because then I could have my collection could grow in that room then.
Because that's the thing. Are you really going to be in your bedroom all the time besides sleeping?
No, not really. Well, I swear I like chill and watch TV and stuff, but like I don't, the TV is still there. It's just being here now.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's very
Think about it.
But dude, but then I look at this room and I see how much stuff is in here, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that would be like a full day project. So like, because I'd have to probably move the stuff from the bedroom into the living room, then start moving this stuff in there, which would take forever. Because I'd probably have to like, unload the shelves of all the figures, put the shelf it back in there, and then refigure it, and then somehow and then squeeze the bed into here.
You know something that'd be good though? And like if I was there, bro, I'd help you. I'd literally come over and spend the day with you doing it. But another thing, that'd be great content if you filmed it.
It could be. That could be a fun video. It could be. You can hear my cat. I'm sorry.
Bro, your cat's going crazy right now. What's going on?
He's ready for dinner. Even though, no, he's not. I intentionally fed him before we got on, so he wouldn't do this. I don't know. He just likes to be annoying. I don't even know what he wants.
Your cats always do when they know you got something going on, bro.
Yeah, Anguirus Squishmallow would be fun.
Anguirus Squishmallow would be good. It'd go hard.
Are you able to do YouTube as a job? A tiny, tiny, tiny bit. It's a lot of work sometimes. I've been kind of lazy with videos, though. I have like a whole stack of figures that I need to do videos on. Sometimes
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Well, sometimes I get home from work and I'm like, I just want to chill. But I should do more stuff. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff like sitting over there. Let me see. I got like 5 or 6 Bandais. I did the Haya one. I still need to do a couple Playmates I could do. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. I had to tell Lewis to do a video because he just got the Haya Ghidorah and he was going to open it on stream. And I'm like, no, bro, you got to get that content in, bro.
Yeah, do that as a video. Do that one as a full video.
Yeah, because people were waiting for that Haya Ghidorah figure. So, like, I feel like it's so big, you have to take your time with it in a video. Like, don't rush it on a live stream.
Yeah, 100%. I have the Space Godzilla suit. Do you want it?
Bro, I wish.
Yes. That's what, you actually have the Space Godzilla suit? Send it over. I'll do a video on it.
You'll wear it, bro, in every video.
I would, dude. I don't care how smelly it is in there. I would have to wear it. I want to wear a Godzilla suit. Like if Toho did a thing where it's like, hey, they're like remaking Godzilla suits for people to buy, and they're stupid expensive, and there's only a couple of them, whatever. Like I would try my best to figure out a way. It's like I would take out a second loan on my house to afford that thing. That just sounds so cool.
Same. I would do I'd get the biggest loan possible just to fucking own it, just to wear a suit. Because that's actually a goal of mine. It's just to fucking wear a Godzilla suit.
Yes, dude. They should have that as a thing you could do at the Godzilla store in Japan. Like you could, pay to put on the suit for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh my good, bro. Chill. Hold up. You better clean that suit.
You better clean that suit.
Yeah, for real. It would definitely need to be cleaned up. Did you see this? I don't even know if I can show it. Did you see this thing I was able to get from Walmart? Did you see the chat when I sent it?
Yes. Show it though. Show the chat. Yeah, show the chat.
I don't even know how. Maybe I could just spin my computer a little bit. I got too much stuff plugged into it. It's like this giant DVD like separator thing.
That's such a good shot of Godzilla too.
Dude, it's so cool. I literally saw it and I was like, oh my god, I need this. And then I kind of walked up and investigated it, and they literally had 2 of them back to back, sitting there. So I was
that's how you knew.
That I was like, ooh, that's a good sign. So I asked one of the employees, and they said, let me go. I have to get a manager to ask. And he brought the manager over, and he's like, hey, this guy wants to know if he can have us, whatever. And the manager just looked at me, looked back at the sign, pulled it out, gave it to me, and walked away. I don't think he even said anything to me. He literally just pulled it out and gave it to me and walked away.
Hey, bro, that saves him trouble for having to do shit with it.
I know. I'm taking your trash home for you.
Exactly. Also, I replied to your text back just a little bit ago.
Thanks, bro.
No problem.
$10,000? I don't have $10,000, so I guess no deal. Sorry.
Yeah, no deal. Deal or no deal.
If you send it to me for free, I'll do a video of it and shout you out.
And then send it back.
And you'll get that shout out for all of the beautiful humans who watched the video of me wearing a Godzilla suit.
A Godzilla
That would be so
suit.
cool. I need to have a bunch of money and figure out a way to go to Japan because I need to do all the Godzilla stuff there is to do there.
Oh, dude, that'd be the best. Honestly, I know when I go to Japan, my goal is to walk Godzilla's Trail of Destruction that he did in like the first movie.
That would be sweet to do that, and then do the Godzilla zip line, the Shin Godzilla zip line. Stay at that hotel that has the big Godzilla in it.
Yes.
Go to the real Godzilla store in Tokyo. Like
Oh
I need to like look up more stuff of all the like if the hypothetical trip actually ever happens, but like I would need to like Google like talk to people who have been to Japan for Godzilla reasons, and like get all of the stuff, like get all the knowledge of like here's all the places you definitely should make sure you hit up.
I know, and that's the thing too is like I don't want to like be a nuisance, but I am curious on like where do we have to go and what do we have to do? You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah. I'm super excited for the possibility of eventually going to Japan and seeing all the cool stuff.
Oh my god,
dude,
this is a good stream.
I bought
this
Rosetta Stone, bro.
Oh my god, dude!
It is terribly hard.
I need to get, bro. I need to learn Japanese. Like that is one of my goals.
Yeah, but it's so hard. Like I've tried a tiny bit, and it is a tough language, dude. And Rosetta Stone is honestly super weird.
Apparently, English is like the hardest language to learn.
It really, and I keep hearing because English is so weird for English speakers. Japanese is like the hardest language you can try and learn as a person who speaks English, just because like their sentence structure and everything is so different, and they have like 3 alphabets, and it's like, dude, what are you guys doing?
They do for and I'm just like, bro, like, bruh, like, all right.
I don't want to try.
I don't want to go into that rant. I don't want to go into that rant, bro. Oh my god, like, I've been in that rant like in history class at one point. I'm just like, why there's so many. Oh my god.
What do you think of Scar King? We talked about Scar King a lot earlier. We're excited.
Love him.
I'm excited to see Scar King. I'm excited to see a big monkey threat for Kong to face off against. I'm excited to see the whip slash in action. I can't
wait just to see. I just can't wait to see more of just another member of Kong's species, and I'm happy that Kong is actually meeting other members of his species, and that not all the Kongs look alike. They look like different primates. You know, some look like orangutans, some look like silverbacks, some look like giant Sasquatches, some look like chimps. You know what I mean? Like I love that. They're not just one unified just ape.
I'm gonna try and get the GxK poster at the theater. Same. I tried too late. I tried too late and failed. I called every movie theater in my city, and none of them had any posters up for grabs. But you see, my man's is flexing his -1 poster in the back there.
Bro, it's not my fault, bro.
You have to have that in every one of your shots. I have to stare at it every time I'm on stream with you.
Bro, I'm sorry, man, but I told Lewis that's never coming out of my poster frame. That's staying up there all the time.
Well, people are selling that thing on eBay, and it's going for like $200, dude. Like that isn't.
Is it?
That is a nice item to have in your collection.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have that. Yeah. I have like a lot of Godzilla posters.
Because I failed to get it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy it on eBay. $200. I'm like, never mind. But I had there was a local theater here, and unfortunately it shut down. But they played Godzilla versus Kong. And I got a poster from that one because I used to work. That was my first job, actually, was at that theater. So I kind of stayed friends with the manager and owner.
Bro, that's awesome.
So when Godzilla vs. Kong came into the theaters, I was like, you still get a bunch of posters. Can I have one? And he's like, yep. So that was
great.
super sick.
That's great.
I need to get a frame for it. Right now it's actually literally behind me, like rolled up behind the shelves. But I need to get a frame for it and figure out a place to put it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because right now it's just sitting in a poster tube.
And
that's no fun. That's no way to treat that poster. I got to find something cool for it.
It isn't, bro. You got to treat these posters. You got to display them sometimes.
My fear is I'm going to display it and think it's super awesome and then be like, I need to track down every MonsterVerse poster. And that would be terrible.
Bro, someone on eBay is selling their Godzilla -1 poster that's signed by Takashi Yamazaki for $900.
$900, dude. If it gets confirmed that he's going to G-Fest, I definitely have to
figure out
what I'm going to get him to sign.
Bro, I pray to God, because that's the thing is at first I thought it was more reasonable for him to get a G-Fest, but the fact that like he might be an Oscar winning like, you know,
right,
visual effects like director, like if oh my God, bro, but he's still coming to like these little events and these little Q&As here in America, right. So I'm hoping, I'm praying.
I think there's a good shot of him coming, dude, because it's like he's been doing so much stuff, and he's super grateful and loves his fans. So it's like, dude, why not go connect with the most hardcore Godzilla fans in the entire country?
Bro. And I feel like if he does go to G-Fest, I feel like if he does G-Fest, like tickets would sell out, VIP, whatever. Like you would have to get there like 2 days early and make sure you are set.
Yes,
like,
dude.
You would have to.
Yes, are you for sure going?
Yes, I'm for sure going.
Dude, I bought my hotel tickets this week. I'm going.
You're going?
Yes,
Let's go! Let's go!
I was thinking, dude, like, because you can apply to host a panel. I was wondering, should we try and do a live round table?
Me and Lewis are doing a live Wednesday show, so yes, I don't see why not. Hell yes.
You guys
like,
are doing
I'll
one
sign
for sure already?
Yeah, well, I want to sign up.
Okay.
Lewis, me and him. But I would do, if you do it, I'll still do it with you. I'll do 2 panels.
No, I was just wondering if you already
you.
had done it, so I was just wondering how annoying the process is. But no, dude,
I
think we should do it. What's the harm in at least applying and saying like, here's like 6 YouTubers that all do content, and if nobody shows up, I don't care. We can still say we got to do a panel at G-Fest, bro.
Exactly, bro. Just cross that shit off my bucket list, bro. That'd be dope. I would love to.
I'm gonna text the guys right now and ask them who would be in to do that if I apply, and I'll just apply tomorrow. Might as well.
Bro, even if it's just me, you, and Lewis, because like me and Lewis will do it with you.
Yeah, for sure. I think I really need to convince Rob to buy a ticket to G-Fest, dude. I need to see him in person, bro. Just because I've been talking to him for so many years.
I want to throw a party so bad at G-Fest, like on Saturday night, Friday night. Like what I want, because like when me and Lewis are gonna get a room, because what I'm thinking about is him and his wife get their room, I get my room, and then so that way that could be the party room. So we're not bugging them and staying up too late.
Oh, dude, I'm in. I'm good. I'm good for a party with the Godzilla boys.
Yes, bro. Like that's like, bro.
Dude.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be. I know how to party. I know how to party.
Yes.
Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Yes, dude, I'm here for it. So we ignored the chat for a minute.
Oh, we did. We can go back and check the chat, and then we can wrap up stream here in a minute.
Pink. Yeah, we're hitting the 2-hour mark, so we can get ready to. If I hear the word of Shin Godzilla, I'm going to scream. Sorry, I said it when I read your comment. What's your favorite Dude. Sorry for saying it. But also, I read your comment out loud, so you're welcome.
Sorry, bro. We didn't mean it, man. We didn't mean it, man.
Movie? That's the same thing like with what's your favorite Godzilla movie. It depends on my mood, dude.
Yeah.
I love all of them, so it literally depends on my mood. Like, I mean, it's probably more so between King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. But, dude, sometimes I'm in a 2014 mood, and I just want to watch them waste Bryan Cranston.
Bro, I just got done watching 2014, and I have so much appreciation for it now. But, like, I will say...
dude.
It is. It is.
Yeah, and for some reason it gets a weirdly large amount of people like kind of dissing on it. But dude, I love that movie.
I do too.
I think it's great.
I would say I know why they get a lot of diss on this movie, and let's be honest, it's because the movie teased Bryan Cranston. They put him on like all the advertisement, and then they kill him in like the first like 50 minutes. Yes. Which again, I understand why, but at the same time, it's like they set up like a really because I like Ford's character.
I do too.
I like how, yeah, like, and the thing is, people say, oh, well, he's not like emotional, he's not like driven and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, he is. It's just he's traumatized. He saw something very tragic happen, and he became a military person so he can mask that. Because when his dad's saying, hey, bro, like, we got to go back, and he's like, I don't want to talk about mom. I don't want to talk about it. And his dad was like, no, well, you're gonna have to face it eventually. Yes, yeah. You can either keep running for it, or you're gonna live through it. And he decided to live through it. Because, bro, if it was him and Bryan Cranston and him and Aaron Taylor Johnson leading that movie would be a masterpiece. Yes, like that movie would be a.
Literally, that movie's only sin in my mind is that they killed Bryan Cranston off.
That's it. That's it with me. That's it with me too.
Yep, because I like the character of Ford. I think I like, I think he's good. I honestly wish they'd bring them back, and Elizabeth Olsen. It's always fun to see her and stuff.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. We're never getting Aaron Taylor Johnson in the MonsterVerse again. He said he doesn't like that movie.
He did?
He said that he just like did that scene just to do it, and he has like real no attachment to it. And I'm like, bro, like you were like, oh man, like
I would love to have him come back, dude.
Oh my
Just to
god.
keep some continuity with some of these characters, you know.
Bro, they shouldn't have, like, I say this too. The fact that this movie, this franchise started with Bryan Cranston. They had Bryan Cranston right after the heels of Breaking Bad.
Yes.
And Bryan Cranston should be leading Monarch right now. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Well, and I've seen him in interviews say like, "Oh, it's super cool." Like he's kind of a fan of Godzilla. So he was saying how cool it was for him to be on it in the movie. It's like he didn't even get to see Godzilla. His character didn't even get to see Godzilla.
I know. Like canonically, he never. Oh my.
He
But
barely even
I
saw
will
the
say
Muto.
this. I will say this though. I will say this about the movie is one thing that I do love. I know this movie gets a lot of flack for it, but in Godzilla 2014, Godzilla's presence in this film is so beautiful. He is like a ghost. He's like an actual god when they talk about him. It's great. And one of my favorite things about this Godzilla movie too is whenever he shows up, you don't hear his footsteps. You don't hear the doom. Doom. Godzilla, like when Godzilla just rose when he was in San Francisco and he just rose like that, you didn't hear him walk in the city. When he showed up when the Muto's about to kill Ford, you didn't hear Godzilla walk up behind her. No, he just grabbed her and he's right there. You know what I mean? So like Godzilla every time, like, and also like every time he showed up somewhere, he's like a ghost, like he just appears. And also him and Ford's characters are linked in ways that not a lot of people talk about. Because if you think about it, Godzilla and Ford are being like introduced around like in the same time. When Godzilla's introduction in the airport, it's showing Godzilla doing something heroic. What's Ford doing something heroic? In the city, in the San Francisco scene, when Godzilla's on his way to San Francisco, Ford's on his way to San Francisco, right?
Yes.
And then there's another parallel. When Godzilla does his atomic breath, right before he does it, Ford sets ablaze the Muto's eggs. He blows it up, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a fire scene. And you see a little symbolism of a dragon and a thing, the dragon filling up with like gasoline.
Yeah,
and there's a fire right next to it. Yeah. Ford lit his fire. And then what happened exactly right after that? Godzilla does his atomic breath.
Yes, that's a good point to make. I didn't even think of that. That's good.
Yeah, dude. Like, and there's another one too. There's one more that I love the most. It's when Ford's running. It's like right after him trying to catch up with the squad, and then he's panting like this. Then he looks up, and then he sees Godzilla doing the same thing, looking right at him. And they lock eyes for the first time.
That's such a cool moment when they lock eyes, and Godzilla just like knows. And Godzilla knows that he's like, you know, not a threat. He knows that this guy's here for him and stuff.
Exactly. Like, it's funny because like they're both helping each other out and both saving the planet in their own way. Ford saving it for humanity, and Godzilla saving just the planet itself, just so these Mutos don't take over.
Right.
Like, they're both quote unquote protecting their homes because that's his hometown, which I like. It's like they're both protecting their homes.
Yeah, I like that, dude. I like it. When don't they? They both pass out toward the end of the movie too, don't they? Because after
yes, they do, bro. Literally at the same exact time, they both when Ford's like going the ground, he sees Godzilla. Godzilla passes out. Ford loses consciousness.
Yes, dude. Yeah, so there's another one. Don't forget when the bridge is collapsing, Godzilla keeps the bridge from falling as the guy's crossing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go, man. Alrighty,
oh my god, bro.
This has been a super fun stream, brother, but I know it's late over on your end of town.
It's almost midnight over here.
I gotta figure out why my cat thinks I'm the worst person on planet Earth.
Bro, your cat loves you, man. Just wants attention. But this was such a fun stream, though, bro.
I know, dude. I can't wait for next week. I'm marking my calendar for G-Fest, and I'm gonna do it, dude. Even if it ends up just being me and you.
Bro, you better do it. You better, because I know me and Lewis are doing G-Fest. This is my first G-Fest. This is going to be great. This is going to be great.
I think Adam said he's going to try and do G-Fest.
Is he?
I think he said it. I'm going to text the chat right now and ask who's going to be there because I want to do a panel. And
bro, I will hold a gun to them in Minecraft if they don't do this.
Dude, literally. We gotta make it happen. Because that would just be so fun to be able to do a panel with you guys. And even if we don't do the panel, it'd just be so fun to get all the boys at G-Fest.
Exactly.
And I've always been super like I just want to meet meet a bunch of other Godzilla people, make a bunch of connections and you know, and then be tempted by all the things in the collector's room and have no money at the end of it.
I can't wait just to go to dinner and for all of us just to go to dinner and get drinks and just have that first night together.
Yes,
when we all just meet. Like, that's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm here for it. I am definitely here for it.
All right, we'll talk about this in the group chat though.
Yes, sir, we will. Everybody who's stuck around, thank you so much for watching, guys. Y'all have put up with our stuff for over 2 hours, and it's so fun. Even though there's not a zillion people on here, but it's always fun chatting with whoever pops in. So thanks, and we will hopefully see you guys same time, 7:30. I'm Mountain Time, so 7:30 Mountain Time. Whatever starting. I guess we don't start till 9:30 your time.
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Mountain Time.
Yeah, but next Thursday.
Next Thursday, people. Next Thursday. Be on the lookout. Have a good stream, everybody. Or have a good one.